We're live. We're actually
live now. So.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
I'm actually working for once.
Is this your garage, James?
Yeah. This is me auditioning for Garage Live.
I'm just gonna put a story on Instagram.
He hasn't got time for Garage Live.
No.
He's like, no, don't consider me if Ricky drops out.
Please don't make me do it.
He's too busy, James. Like Ricky.
Right, story's out.
You're busy now.
Just when you come in the chat, let us know. You know what? My StreamYard might be funky as well, but it should update.
Oh, it's like packing peanuts. I love packing peanuts.
Yeah, it's my last of it.
I hate them getting delivered to me.
Yeah, they go everywhere. We've got Lee in the chat, Monty. We have got Come On You Gunners, Kadja. He's got his own channel. I need to join this one day, of course. I'm here for the Among Us. Vote John. Yeah, we're going to be playing Among Us a little bit later. Maybe not on stream, but we're going to be playing it privately.
I won't be.
Yeah. Well, we don't expect it from you, James. You know.
It'll just be me and John.
Yeah. We don't expect it from you. We know you're busy.
Not enough people play Scribble instead.
Charlotte
can redeem herself.
Arsenal fans celebrating the Charity Shop Cup tonight.
They've come on just to shut you up after that treble win, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're like, yes, finally, shut up then.
Got Kez, Project Games, HHG Reselling. Good to see everyone coming in. It's just going to be a chill little question and answer session, bit of randomness. I'm trying £100 offer on a hi-fi thing. I'm just going to accept it.
Where did you get that one from?
The leaflet. So it was from the leaflet that put the leaflet in the door boxes, like old school.
We're expanding our marketing and doing door leaflets.
Yeah, we got your.
How does it work for you? Like how
them.
Have you had many hits from it?
We've had a couple. We've had free pickup. Well, we've had that one pickup, and we've had someone call that's got to get in touch soon. They're getting stuff together. So, it's just something else to do and expand on, I guess.
Yeah, but Gran needs her knees done.
Yeah.
Post at the moment.
Yeah, Charlotte's Gran just likes walking about, so it's just perfect for her, isn't it?
And so you've got her dropping off all the leaflets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we just said. She does it.
Are you paying her?
No.
Scamming.
She comes home and goes, I don't want to be a postman, that's for sure.
Hi, Charlotte and Jack. Simon says,
everyone.
no hi to James then.
It's not one.
Jack, I never realised how long your hair was. It's so long. I love it.
Oh, no.
John Luke's
Some people like it, some people don't.
I've had it there.
Not as long as that.
No, I've had it about Jack's length. Or just a bit shorter, I guess.
Yeah, Jack's is
I've cut it twice before.
Viking vibes.
Yeah, this is the third time going out. So.
I love long hair.
But mine's straight as anything like Jack's as well.
Yeah, you both got straight hair.
Because I perm mine, it goes a bit crinkly. Is that Ricky crying in the background? Probably. Yeah.
Oh, can you hear my child? I'll go do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not that bad.
So mine's locked in the basement.
So where you're in the garage now? Your business, is that all your bit? Because you have the loft as well, don't you? A little bit.
The loft is still in use, not as much as it used to be. But this is just so much easier because I can just literally just grab stuff as I'm packing. The amount of people that buy stuff while I'm in here doing this, yeah, it makes life so much easier.
Yeah. Well, where's your office then? You don't. Is that just your office to work from, or just to like edit from, or?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty
and then
much,
the wife will
just
be
little
moving into that when she comes off of maternity.
Yeah.
That's the plan, anyway.
That's the plan. Back in the waffle days. How's the PS1 collection looking? Have you downgraded it, downsized it, or is it still?
Most of it's gone.
Most of it's gone.
Most of it's gone. I'm still keeping the N64 and GameCube.
Yeah.
I actually got what's the Pokemon one? XD. I got that the other day from Jesus Christ. CEX, that's the word.
How much was that in there?
230 quid.
That's heavy.
But
That.
I had loads of vouchers, so it only cost me 20 quid.
Yeah. I'm not trading in CX as a resale. I used to do it as a kid, but I probably need to do it a bit more, to be fair. Just with like stuff that I'm not going to deal with, just get rid. Do you know what I mean? Evening to Josh, Joseph, got Muhammad Ali, the great boxer in the chat.
Legend.
Nice to see Charlotte. Woo.
Sam's first video back is out today.
I know. I was going to put it on while I was getting ready, but
I was about to watch it, and then you stuck this in the chat saying
we'll send people that way tonight anyway, and we'll pick up on it in the morning. Yeah, James joined the revolution, the long-haired revolution.
I've tried it. It doesn't suit me.
All them games.
What's Jack brought in?
See all them games then.
105.
I heard we were flexing games.
You see all them?
Yeah.
Is this your like £2,000 pool?
Yeah. Well, this is all the cream that I'm going to be listing tomorrow, but
They look
Nice.
in nice condition.
Yeah.
they're all the stuff I paid over. I think it was £25 each. The most expensive was that bottom one, which I paid £96 for.
Mate, you know what? I don't care for SNES and NES, but if you get N64 out, then I start getting a bit jealous. You know what I mean? That's when I start feeling it. And I know you got some of that as well.
So.
Only one boxer in this chat. West Flanks. Evening all Armsy. Look at all that goodness, yeah. Jealous. We do FBA as well. We do FBA. Just a bit, not as big a scale as the eBay at the minute, but it's kind of just ticking along there. Just in the background a little bit. James, you do a bit of FBA as well, don't you?
Yeah, not as much as I should. I've got some nice. I had 3 items sell today. Apparently, didn't even know. What was it? 40-odd quid. I'll do a little bit, nowhere near as much as I should. I've got some nice Casio stuff that I need to get ungated with, but I didn't have the money at the time to pay for the ungate, which will be about 150, 200 quid.
What's the cheapest Casio item you can get?
I don't know it. I made Kieran do some research.
Yeah, and it's about 20 quid a pop.
Yeah. It would have cost a small fortune. So
yeah. Did you get them Casios like in store somewhere, or was that like an online?
Yes, it was my lead in the Discord as well. I was literally just standing in the queue to the post office to get some change for the weekend, and it was like, that looks familiar, and then scanned it, and it's like insane margins.
Sick.
Always doing the most, James.
Yeah, he's a busy man. I never do fantasy league because I do it for like 3 weeks and then just never do it. Josh, there is some fantasy leagues going about on Instagram. If you have a look, I think the Flip Room's got one with Kieran. But it's like you pick a team for the football. Yeah. Basically, you pick real players, and then if they do well at the weekend, you get points.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Mark says evening my favourite reselling couple. Thank you, Mark.
That's
me and Jack.
It could be, yeah. The vaping Womble.
Good name.
Evening. Look at him. I love the little Wombles.
Yeah, put your questions in the chat, and then whilst we've got James and Jack on camera, they may be able to give you some good advice.
Yeah, we don't have good advice.
James, good advice. Don't know about that.
No, neither do I.
Part-timer.
Did anyone get out to the car boots this morning? Yeah, me and John got to Exeter, and we were a little bit
Yeah, we was a bit late, a bit out of sorts, but we still got a couple of bits, which was all right. But we didn't film, so yeah. What's this? Price tags.
I'd say to sack off the.
Oh, is this James live auction? Is he got one going?
No.
He wants to profit off the line.
No,
auctions.
This is now me scheduling listings, unfortunately.
We are full-time sellers. It is totally possible. Yeah, I know we've got lots of friends that are full-time eBay sellers.
Jack and James are full-time. Well, James has a full-time job as well.
Yeah, Jack's full-time in the bottom there.
Full-time
James could be full-time, but he's
too busy killing bugs.
Yeah, well, no, but yeah, we don't talk about that. But he could be full-time if he wanted to be.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at what he does.
I think I wouldn't enjoy it as much.
Yeah, you enjoy the collecting side, and you can flip to collect, which is like the fun side.
Yeah.
But you enjoy your job as well. Like, you don't hate your job, do you?
No, I quite enjoy getting up in the morning.
Jessica, congratulations, Jean-Luc, on the nomination. Very proud. Of course, I would join the stream, but still cooking, watching from the kitchen. So yeah, but hopefully, Jess will still be live by the time you get back home with Bechamel, and we can have a chat. Is it Bechamel?
You said it really weird, like Bechamel.
Bechamel? I don't know how to say it. It's a bit of a funky name, isn't it?
Betchy.
We don't know when the results coming out. To be fair, it says winners will be contacted. They just paid for £100 item.
I heard it keeps on running until you win, until you got.
But hopefully, he does say winners will be contacted before the 25th of August, so it could be weeks yet.
That's painful that way,
yeah,
isn't it?
It could be. It closes tomorrow. and he says they'll find out before the 25th of August. And knowing eBay, you know, you probably find out like 24th of August or 25th of August.
They wouldn't even tell you. They'll just send you a check in the post.
Yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see the actual. If it does happen, like, let's not.
I've got a nervous belly about it
Yeah,
already.
let's just, you know, we'll never know if it happens. But if it does, it'd be interesting to see the ins and outs of what happens. Like, it'd be good to like document it. You know what I mean, you get a big eBay trophy in that. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
You get like that's like the more important than the money, really. Isn't it? There's like a big old like 3D printed eBay trophy.
Love that.
I mean, and then you can say Jess doesn't have an eBay trophy, does she? You know what I mean? She'll be willing. She'll want to see it. I'll bring it around. Yeah, Jess, we need to see, but obviously she won't be able to in work.
What's Will said?
Will's asking for advice with YouTube. Just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. Don't try and be anyone else. That's the best advice. Yeah.
Hardest part is probably getting started, isn't it? Like anything.
And do what you love. Do you know what I mean? Do what you love. Do you know what I mean? Don't make a video about something you hate. You won't enjoy it. You won't enjoy it. People try and be someone else, don't they? How do you guys prove car boot sale spends when putting it towards taxes? I'm going to do a full video on this because I get this question every day. But you do like car boot receipts, so you keep a cash flow and you take cash receipts.
Oh, look at that.
You know.
But yeah, you keep a cash flow. Say you withdrawn £200 that day and you spent £100 at the car boot, and you keep a record of that. You keep photos of your hauls with the receipts and stuff. That's the best you can do. Do you know what I mean? That's
what you do is John takes a photo of the stock he bought, and then he writes out what he spent.
And
the date.
And then remain in float for the next week. Yeah, basically.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
What do you boys do for keeping your car boot spend?
As soon as I get back to the car, when I'm going around, I'm taking notes of everything. And as soon as I get back to the car, I picture in on QuickBooks, straight onto QuickBooks.
Yeah. I'm not as organised as you, Jack. So I just take it on my camera roll, and then one day it'll end. You know what I mean? but yeah, it's the same.
I tend to just forget, and then I will go back through the video. It's like, oh right, that was £1, that was 50p. Add it all up, and then just transfer it back to myself once I'm done.
Well, it's like
not being funny for me and you, John. We're well above. Well, we couldn't be any more squeaky clean if we tried. I mean, literally, we document everything online.
Yeah, everything's on your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So we're never going to get investigated, and if we do, it's going to be very, very quick and over and done with. Hopefully.
Well, it all goes through the same bank. Do you know what I mean? You got all the receipts here and there. All your videos are there. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing really to see.
You can't really do anything about it because everything's so documented.
Yeah, there's nothing to hide really. But yeah, it's just keep a cash flow, cash receipts and stuff, and it keeps it pretty simple.
Got nearly 100 people in the chat now.
91 people in the chat.
Have all 90 people voted though? I bet they haven't. Not all 90.
Well, we'll see. Well, if someone puts no in the chat, we can direct them the way. But yeah, voting does close tomorrow.
You know, I did a live story and I put, "Have you voted?" and like 40% of people said no.
Yeah, it's just...
I was like, why would you even reply to that?
Didn't Jack say he's getting investigated at the moment? I'm sure he said something about it.
Yeah, but he's dodgy anyway.
Yeah, dodgy bloke.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how quickly process it.
Well, just on that, like the cash thing as well, like the car boot thing. Like before like credit cards, you had to do cash records anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the tax had to be worked out from that cash. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Before there was all debit cards and credit cards and all that internet and all that. So it's basically you're just kind of using that old technology of writing it down, or you know what I mean. And they've got to go with it, unless it's like absolutely absurd. Like, oh yeah, I just spent 18 grand at this car boot sale, and you know what I mean. You got to keep it.
That's why
within.
People are pushing so much to keep cash alive, aren't they? Like car boots and all that.
Well, yeah, but everyone will have one of them little. What have you just got, James? The sum up. Everyone will have one of them, the car boots.
Someone had one today.
Did they?
They went, "Do you want to pay card or cash?" And she went, "Sorry, what?"
Well, that's what it'd be. You know, you say 5-10 years from
it
now.
Will be.
Me and you'll be in our 30s. Like we're looking a little bit worse for wear.
I will be.
It'd be just car boot sales.
Yep. Flag the trophy on eBay for a social experiment on bids. Good idea.
That'd be fun. Good evening, Jamie.
I'd go for it.
Perfect people don't exist, so don't try to be one. You're unique, so that's my advice for eBay. Very true. Good advice. Good car boots for Amy this morning. Ours was all right. Yeah, we were just a bit flustered this morning, a bit late, and just kind of weren't really in the zone. We've had like 3 weeks off, so it was a bit rusty.
We lost our flow, didn't we? We were all.
Yeah. Still spent a few £100, but hard work.
Did those boys go to car boot this morning?
You go, James?
Oh yeah.
You got some special cards, didn't you? I know you're not going to share it all now, but you know you.
There's only like a handful of decent ones in there. I've not gone through all the commons yet in case there's anything shadowless in there.
What is it like base set on?
Yeah.
Base set
What's the
full
best
content.
card? Probably that, which is nothing spectacular. It's pretty beaten up.
Yeah, but it's still cool to see, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you just don't see it a lot.
Yeah. Well, I picked up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They all look not great, but it's just worth buying just to buy them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean all the commons will be going with me to Cardiff. I've had a sale. Woo! It's in the loft. I'm not going.
Hello, Paul. Hello, Paul.
Too far.
Shall I turn my sounds on like Wales and that you get annoyed?
Good to see you, Crytonic. Appreciate the words, mate. Appreciate it. Do you ever struggle with buyers on eBay and their delivery address is missing certain details? Yeah, sometimes it's a bit funky. Sometimes pack links or the Royal Mail thing messes up a bit as well, and you just got to go back into like print postage, and sometimes the address is there, so just double check sometimes.
If they don't get back to you for days, you can just cancel and put issue a buyer's delivery address. Last resort. So there's always something to do to save yourself.
There's always something wrong on a UE. Keep getting different zero feedback buyers with orders created on the same day. I can't create what to do. Yeah, to be fair, I decline any offers from a zero feedback. I'm a bit unless it seems like a very genuine buyer with a very genuine offer. I do just honestly because I do YouTube as well. People just try and annoy me. Like
we've been getting a lot of that recently.
People just go on your stuff and just try to annoy you. Do you know what I mean? So they just get blocked straight away.
I find TikTok was a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
That was horrific.
I was getting consumed by it, James. Like every comment.
I never read any because I knew it was awful. Do you know what I mean? And
5 million views I deleted. 5 million.
Yeah, but I privated my account. I might just delete the rest or just archive them, I guess.
No, mine's gone. It's deleted. Gone. Cannot be
gone.
found.
Finito. James Collect's gone.
Done.
Nothing positive came.
No, you don't get nothing good comes from it. So don't worry about it. We've got 106 people in chat. Good to see you all. We've got Lynn, Reseller Dan, Adam Greaves. Just say I came across you and Ricky on YouTube. Just wanted to say you guys inspired me to start reselling. Awesome, man. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
He's terrible.
Without blowing your trumpet too much, seeing your daily videos has really motivated me to push eBay this last week. Seeing the benefits now.
Oh, well
awesome. Done. Oh, awesome. Keep it going. Next week we're in Manchester, so we're not going to be able to fulfill like every day.
Beautiful week off.
We're going to have a proper week off because we kind of burnt out the last 2 weeks. It's been a bit nuts. But we'll make sure to get a couple videos out. But when we're back, again, daily videos. Tuesday to Saturday. And hopefully a boot sale or whatnot. But yeah, we'll definitely get a charity shop video done in Manchester. Hopefully a car boot one. We'll try and link up with Jack or Jess or whoever's going car boots that week.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll be in Manchester at some point next week because I'm going to go to Jess.
Yeah, so we'll try and figure something out. I don't know, Warrington, Bolton, whatever goes. I don't know what's the best one at the minute. Bolton. East Lancs used to be good, but it's not very good anymore, is it?
It's all right, but
it's all right. Maybe do that in Warrington or something.
I just prefer Bolton.
Bolton.
Much more. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get one of them done. Charlotte won't be there because it's way too early in the morning up there. But yeah, we'll get
There's a few afternoon ones now, but they're past Preston, so they would be too far for you.
It's never too far for the content.
We will travel.
Yeah, there's some afternoon ones now, which is popping up, which are all right.
It's about time because there's not that many around there.
No.
Like if they worked together and said, right, we'll open at 6, we'll open at 9, we'll open at 12, like they could like clean up. Do you know what I mean? But everyone go, yeah, we're opening at R5, like every single one in the area.
Yeah, they're doing that at the moment, and one of the car boots saying you copied off us for this, and you copied our idea, and it's pretty funny watching the groups.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Like down here, there's some in the morning still, but there's still some spread out, which is good.
Yeah, it's nice to have a bit of choice.
I know you don't getting up early anyway, John.
What you say?
You're terrible. Like when Vinny came to Cardiff, he did not like the fact that we were getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to go to car boot sale. He's like, we don't get this on sale.
Well, I don't even go to the 8:30 ones. It's too early.
I'm up at 5 every Sunday.
But he does it with ease, though. You do it with ease. You don't struggle, do you?
Oh, it's the coffee. It helps a lot.
Do you have coffee first thing? And do you get a crash? How do you manage that?
I normally have a chocolate bar on the way home just to keep me tied over, and then that gives me a chance to actually have some proper food.
And then you pick yourself up there.
Yeah,
so we like it. We like it.
Hats off to you.
No money in trading cards. Nah, no money project. No money, mate. No money. Project Games' camera roll is something else when he takes all his photos. Have you seen it before? When it's just like thousands of photos in one go. When you do bowling again, maybe this weekend, maybe not. It just depends. I do want to venture out a little bit, to be fair.
You show me the ways of bowling. I'm too scared of it. I don't want to venture out and mess it up.
No, compared to like Warrington and stuff, I don't think it's. It's a bit like Lord of the Flies down there. Like it's serious carnage. Like
can't be as bad as Bootle.
I've never done Bootle. Maybe this week's the week. What is it? Nuts over there.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. Jess loves it because she loves the carnage.
Liverpool way.
The furthest I've been north is Manchester. We've never been up any further, have we? Well, I haven't.
No. Well, Liverpool's just a bit to the left and a bit down, but we've not done it before. This one's for James. As a PT seller, how do you stay motivated to part-time seller to list constantly throughout the week? I have a full garage of unlisted, just can't find the oomph.
I have now started drafting every Sunday just to do one item a week, one item a day throughout the week, and then still bang out like 20 items on a Sunday. So try to tickle the algorithm throughout the week and then just do a bulk load. But if trying to find the motivation is, I would say, get into a group and start listing challenges. It sounds really stupid, but it does work.
Do you schedule, James?
The listing challenges do work. Yeah.
And if you like search the items that are just stuck in your death pile, remind yourself why you bought them to begin with. Do you know what I mean? You bought them for a reason.
Yeah, you just got to like not pick it, just kind of picks them up and just like put it in the photo area and just take a photo. I mean, just do it.
Yeah, get them photographed ASAP, and then you've got no excuse.
You guys just buy your club.
Target like, if I list like 20 items this week, I will treat myself and do X, Y, Z.
Yeah. Well, what's your treat day, James? What's your favourite X, Y, Z?
Well, my X, Y, Z is just going out throughout the week at a charity shop and on my lunch break and just getting the odd little bargain there. That's my little treat.
Your little treat. Do you guys just buy from car boots, or do you source some things from wholesale new? No, I don't do much new wholesale, but just because I don't know, I'm on a few mailing lists for wholesale, like new wholesale, but it's just it's a bit of a pain. It's normally a lot of crap in it, and like very small margins, and I don't have the bankroll to like be making like 50p an item.
Waiting for it to sell.
Yeah, I think James, same with you two. You don't really do any wholesale from new, do you?
Well, no, but I do like. Well,
you do buy big.
My main money maker is buying stuff like this from collections, like from people going to their house or whatever and advertising it.
You do still buy big, but just not like anything like you don't buy like 1 million toilet plungers or anything like that. No.
What do you expect to get for one?
What do you mean? They're all very different.
What's the margin on the whole? But what's the margin on the whole lot?
After fees, it's just a bit more than double up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I spent $1.5 grand. I expect to probably make 2,200 plus ish.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like fun. You enjoy listing that as well.
Yeah.
It's not like
and it's quick. Like there's my girlfriend listed the game. She'll be listing these. It'll probably take her one day to do it.
Yeah, and they don't hang around games. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
No.
there's people buy games for fun. Do you know what I mean? So
We car booting in Manchester from JJ the Cat.
we are Jess. That's Jess.
I know.
All right,
JJ
the Cat. Yeah, we will be. Yeah, we will be, Jess. We're going to spend 7 days together, I think.
Every day. We made a sleepover.
What, at the unit?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we're just gonna nap and get videos taken of us. Sorry if I missed anything. If I do miss any comments, just pop them back in the chat and we'll get through them. Got plenty of time. Just spent 15 minutes trying to clean the TV. Then I realised it was just you filthy buggers on it. That's from Ricky Resells. He does have the link. He could
always a charmer.
It's not.
I should think the nicest Ricky's been to me in ages.
Yeah, he could come in and abuse us for 5 minutes, and that would be lovely, wouldn't it? But you know,
it would.
You're asking a lot of Ricky now, aren't you?
But I hear his voice every day. I don't need to hear it on a Sunday afternoon as well.
He did say he's going to be there when I finish up. I'm not sure what he's finishing up. Maybe he's upstairs doing the dishes. Who knows? All right. No, there's no sink upstairs. No, that's not much of a treat yet. Well, he lives a simple life. Simple life. You get a coffee every day. He gets Costa every day. He's a Costa man.
I've got
What's
taste.
the best place to get large postage boxes from? How large are you talking? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, how big is it?
Because, you know, if you watch Recovered Riches, you'll see that he has a cardboard box sponsor. He does it. He goes like that.
Me and John laugh every time at that.
Well,
he goes.
I would use that. The Royal Mail ones. They're perfect. And if
they're bigger though.
And he just
depends how big
up.
you want. Like, if you want like max size for like Amazon FBA, you know.
Yeah, that's mental. I've got loads of those still.
Yeah.
I bought 50 by accident, thinking I was only buying like 5.
I think I've got 20, mate.
I've got like 40 boxes left.
We've done well from going to the range. They always have big, thick boxes, don't they? Like just taking it from.
Yeah. Well, you can get free boxes from everywhere for sure.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I have a couple of questions. What's the best way to take pictures of DVDs, games? Just a blank background, you know, keep it simple, or just a nice close background, or whatever. What should you do with scratch discs? You can get them resurfaced, or you can test them and sell them as scratch. but Jack in the bottom there, he does resurface discs as well. That's a paid service, so you can send in. You could send Jack 1,000 discs and he'd get them done for you. And
he'd do them beautifully.
Yeah, so that's another service that he offers. You can find him. What is it? Jack_reselling on Instagram.
That's the one. Yeah.
So JAK_reselling, and you can get. What have you got? Any prices you could just say on stream now if you wanted?
So it's £1.50 per disc up to 20 discs. £1.25 from 20 to 50 discs, and £1 over 50 discs, and then postage on top of that. However you send them.
Yeah.
And it's the best disc cleaner you can basically get for money. It's not like a JFJ. It's a silly, expensive thing.
He doesn't have like a basic disc cleaner. He has like one that's cost a good few grand. So it's like it's a serious business.
And they do come out proper shiny, don't they?
It's like new.
Yeah. But yeah, like what is it like PS1, PS2, Xbox, or like pretty much every disc.
I can do everything, anything CD based, what's new, Blu-ray. I can't get rid of scratches, but I can make the games work again. Yeah.
As
long as they're not too far gone.
So yeah, as long as they're not like cracked or anything.
They want to know how much is a single disc.
How much for a single disc? So what would it be? £2.50.
£1.50 plus postage. So if it's like a letter, then it'd be like £2.50.
Yeah. So you pay your postage to Jack, and then you pay the postage back.
Unless you're local, and then you can drop them off. And
yeah. And it could be like a game that's worth 40 quid for you, and like you can't sell it because it's not working, or you don't want to sell it like that. You can send it off for £1.50 plus post, get it back, and sell it. Do you know what I mean? So it's worth getting done. Good to see Charlotte on a live and not that hairy Yeti Ricky Lee. I think he's going to join us soon, so don't get used to it.
He's trying to build a suspense by just commenting in the live chat.
He's trying to play. He's playing like.
He's setting up his little LED lights behind him, and he'll be here any minute.
Yeah, he's testing out his Wi-Fi, and he's like 4G, and like. Yeah. He's like trying to pretend he's the A side, but really he's the B side. You know what I mean?
Waiting to come in.
Yeah.
Little countdown.
Hi John, you're my first time making one of your streams. How are you, mate? Do you think it's worth going through all the listings and selling similar, or other tips on shifting older stock? Yeah, definitely end some old stuff that you've got.
That's that, Ricky.
End some old stock, so stuff that's not sold for a while, or it's got no watches at all. Like sometimes what I do is I'll go on edit all listings, and then I'll sort by watches, and then there might be like 100 listings that have no watches, and you think, right, there's something gone wrong there. So you'd end all them, sell similar. You can tweak and bulk sell similar, take a few quid off each, and usually, like, you know, within like 24 hours, a couple of those items have sold. You know what I mean? So
it triggers something.
Changing the category.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I put stuff like that sells better elsewhere in a category.
Yeah, well, eBay decide to change specifics and stuff like that every other day. So like you'll get, and I never change them, but it'll say like, 100 of your listings are like outdated, and I'm just like, that's a you problem, eBay. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not me. That's not a John Luke problem. I never deal with it, but just but it's definitely worth. That's the best thing you can do for old stock anyway, for sure. Vaping wombles sold quite a bit on eBay. Very easy postage options, but I find eBay postage confusing. If I say it costs this much to post you, I have to stick to that. You can pretty much choose how much you charge the buyer. Just obviously price it how you'd like if it's like 2 kilo item, price it as a 2 kilo item. I have free postage on because I kind of incorporate the price in the item. So, but I do all my posts through Packlink or through eBay itself. So it's pretty simple. It's just obviously Vinted just give you a label straight away, which I guess it is the easiest you can get. But yeah, just it's not too much more trouble, I promise you. Can you post a link to your page or Facebook if you have it, Jack? Yeah, if you got it in there,
Jack just linked it.
Yeah, Jack's put it there. So if anyone can pin that as well, you can pin that. I'm not too fussed. So that's the disc resurfacing there.
And the pin post on that Instagram, it gives you all the details about it if you want to have a read about it.
Yeah, all the prices and all them bits and bobs. Yeah, Ricky wants a drum roll. He won't get one though. We'll just get a tumbleweed.
Or just go silent.
Do you have any tips when looking at football shirts? What to look for so you're picking up legit shirts? I do know that someone messaged me today about it. They picked up an Arsenal shirt for 18 quid and it was fake. I knew it straight away. There's a lot of Adidas shirts going around now, so it might be Arsenal, Man United, Real Madrid, whatever. And the tag will have Adidas JSY on it. It's a fake straight away. So like if you went to the Arsenal store and the tag would say Adidas Arsenal Home 2022 2023, it'd have like the exact shirt on the tag. But all the fakes at the minute, all they say on the Adidas tag is Adidas JSY, and you'll see them in charity shops. You'll see them at a lot of places, and they look perfect. Do you know what I mean? They don't look fake. Like they look pretty decent, but they are. So I've been done off them before. Like Puma as well. Puma a bit funky.
You try and stay away from Puma, don't you?
Yeah, but Adidas, the JSY, especially if you pick them up without tags, then you just got no way of knowing half the time. It's hard work. Cheers, Carl, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're good.
Into an auction house.
Should I sell single? Yeah, it just depends on the on each one really. If one of them's worth a good amount, put them on their own. But yeah, just you know what, project? I'm feeling great, man. You know what I mean? Treble winners. We lost the community shield last year. We lost the community shield last year, like to Liverpool. And like Liverpool was so bad last year. Like remember your dad was dead chuffed in that when Liverpool won last year, and then we just I don't even have to explain it.
We had a good year last year, didn't we?
The charity shop cup. Yeah, to be fair, I get rid of some of the old stuff as well. I do try and just redonate it when it gets to that point where I'm sick of looking at it. Yeah, holiday mode's a bit funky. Like we're going on holiday mode from tomorrow night.
I can't wait, mate.
Are you stopping sales while you're on holiday mode?
No, we still accept sales just because it's. Yeah, I don't know. We just tend to sell quite a lot when we're on holiday mode, so it's be silly not to. Like obviously, you're just like we'll stop it for good for a week, but we don't mind it though. I think James and Master of Pieces, James and Ian, they're just like, you know what, we're not selling anything this week.
Well, I think it's not the primary income, so they don't rely on it. That's the thing.
That's what I mean. They can just totally disconnect.
Fantastic.
But like, it doesn't hurt us having sales on. Like,
got bills to pay.
But it's just like when you get back, you got stuff to post there. I think it's like.
I quite like the excitement.
For us, it's counterintuitive to turn it off.
Sorry, can you see half my face? I'm trying to have to away.
Yeah.
I'm missing the card.
Biggest sale day ever. We had it last week. It was £890.
Beautiful day that was too.
Not bad.
James and Jack's had over £1,000. James got over £1,000?
Yeah, mine was 2.
What
I had
did you
over
sell
a grand
that
in the past 30 days.
That was on one item as well.
Yeah, so that doesn't count, does it?
Yeah, it does. It's a day.
No, I can't wait to like list my car on eBay so I just get like $4 grand for it.
Technically,
Just say I did a $4 day.
Technically counting outside of eBay, I sold on one day to one person 3.4 grand.
Was that your car?
No, that's the two. Do you know those massive mixing consoles?
Yeah,
I sold two of those. I drove
That's
halfway
heavy,
up to Glasgow for them to drop them off to the person.
Yeah, that was heavy. Worth the drive.
What does Judith Young mean?
But hi, great to see you all. I have a lot to sell. Is it just best to list, or should I start a shop? If it's just your personal stuff, I just sell it without a shop. But if it's for business, so, open a business account, rock and roll. I can only offer that advice, can't I? Do you know what I mean?
What is your biggest ever sale in one day?
That's what we just answered that, didn't we?
That was your biggest total.
Oh, mine's like $2,000 or whatever it was.
Like one item.
But I don't know. It'd be like, you know what? It might not be £890 my best day because them United shirts went on that day, and that might have been I don't know how much that day was. I don't know.
What's he showing here then?
That's the two. Was it music? Was it Berry?
That's just one of them. That was one of them was selling on eBay.
Eesh.
Yeah, I remember when you got that music. Yeah.
I'm rubbish at Instagram anyway. I should really do it a lot more, but I'm too old.
You can only fit in so much in one day,
Yeah.
though. Do you know what I mean? It's hard work to do everything.
I don't have time for social media. That's why I don't do YouTube or anything. I just don't have time for it.
You don't have time to watch it though, Jack.
I've got 3 screens I can watch it.
You just work it within the background, don't you?
Nah, he don't. He sends us videos every day of what he's doing, walking a dog.
I've got to do that because someone else in the household doesn't do it.
Good evening, Jay. Congrats on the 10K, James.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, you hit 10K. That was a good little milestone. Not a little milestone, but it was a good milestone.
Smashed it.
Catching old John Luke up.
Another 90,000 to go.
I know, man. I wish you get a little bronze one for 10K. That'd be sick. I want it, but I reckon they'd just be sending them out every day, won't they?
Yeah, I think it's still like very small percentage. They still reach 10K.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like Chase after the right price is like pretty big, but he's only on 89K.
Only.
But like that, but you know what I mean? Like, amount. I don't know. It's like you'd expect it.
What's
like,
Nick on?
But Nick's like an anomaly though, isn't he? Like, I don't know. Don't know what happened there. I don't know.
I was just doing it the longest.
Was it? I don't know. He's been around for a while as well.
Yeah, he's like old school, isn't he? Like day one.
Like, he had a lot of viral videos back in the day. Like, remember the small tape rolls?
Yes, yeah, I remember that.
Any interest on the Aguero shirt? Yeah, I think my friend Jess will be buying it, but it's still listed just in case it sells before then. But Jess, if Callum's not watching this,
no, he won't be.
Nah, he won't be. He don't watch this.
Jess is.
But yeah, I had 2 fake
right
sales of it. I had 2 time wasters on it, so that was annoying, and it proper effed up my 90-day total on my phone because it counts all like cancelled sales and that, and it just annoyed me that. So my 90-day total on my phone's just like skew-whiffed. It's 23.
Oh, do you mean on
your phone? It stays. Oh, can you just delete the listing and then it deletes?
No, on the computer it should update it if someone.
Yeah, on the computer it's fine, but on my phone.
On the phone, yeah.
Yeah.
My phone to computer difference.
Totally different. Yeah.
It's completely out of whack. It's £6,000 difference.
Cancellations, refunds, and all that.
People are saying about how they've got loads of DVDs and nowhere will take them. Charity shops, no one. A few comments are saying that.
But yeah, it's just there's only so many DVDs that people want now. It's sad. It is hard. My daughter has loads of original Pokemon cards. Is it worth getting them graded? And where's the best to sell them?
Hand it over to the Pokemon King.
It depends what they are like. Do you know what I mean? Like James is the best to answer this.
Well, you need to really look at condition. I was speaking to someone today who I bought these off, and he thought that these were all mint. I was like, no, they're really not. There's loads of videos online about check whether A, they're real, B, the quality of them, and if they are in good nick, or even if they are sentimental, you can get them graded. And then selling wise, a lot of people are now doing commissions. So you've got like the big pokey tubers, and they will sell it on your behalf because they've got an audience that are looking for that sort of item, and they'll take a percentage, which is roughly about the same amount as what you'd get from eBay as well. So yes, it's doable, and I would recommend the Sub Center on Instagram to send them to get graded.
But yeah, if they're like not mint, but like maybe it's like a first edition Charizard, like still, I mean, like there's only like exceptions, isn't there?
You'd still get it done. I mean, I was hoping for something like that today, just a Charizard, but nothing. I kept getting teases with a couple of Charmeleons, but nah.
Cheeky little first edition base set, like PS4 Charizard or something in the binder.
Oh yeah, it's still worth money, and it encapsulates the card, so it's never going to get worse.
Yeah. What is it?
Can we open the window?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely nothing.
No.
That's nice.
It's like a picture, isn't it?
Yeah, we're in the attic and we're melting in summer and freezing in winter, aren't we?
That's why I've moved downstairs. I can't deal with it anymore.
Thoughts on Jake Paul? Watch the Netflix series. Great watch. I didn't know he had a Netflix series, but I will have a watch of it. I don't mind him, to be fair. Like these days, I know he's still a bit of a nuisance, but he's it is what it is.
Oh, that's a nice comment. Hi guys, seeing you today. My wife and son Oliver said hello. Hope you guys picked up well. Yeah, it's really nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to meet you.
Yeah.
Real good to meet you. Real good to meet you.
Hi,
but yeah, we picked up a few bits, nothing crazy, but yeah, it was real cool to meet you, and I met a few other people as well, which was nice. Yeah, some real nice people.
It still surprises me now when people stop us. Like, I'm like, are they talking to me?
Yeah, some real nice, friendly faces. Mm-hmm. Among the very astute car boot faces as well, you get some very serious faces.
The thing is, I always forget everyone's name.
Well, we do.
It's so horrible. It's like I know your face, but I just can't put it in the right place.
Well, it's hard to remember everyone's name, isn't it? You're never going to remember everyone's name,
especially in the environment of a car boot where everything's so fast.
You know everyone's faces, but like you couldn't say a name.
Do you not get like when you're going around when you get recognised at the start of a car boot? You know, like I'm missing the rush.
But yeah, someone did that a few weeks ago. But it was only at little car boots. I weren't bothered. It was raining. Like it was just there was nothing to get anyway. But not normally. No, we just thought like sending it like.
Yeah, different routes, different people want different stuff.
Ricky Resells is calling you out again.
Instead of dissing everyone on the live, how about you join and participate, and I can sit back.
Right behind my name now.
Oh, I never say a woo.
Me too, Ricky.
Woohoo!
Another 20 quidder.
Oh.
132 people.
132 people.
It's better than Garage Live, that's all I'm saying.
It's a better day for it though, Sunday.
I think Sunday is a good day for it.
Well, this is prime waffle time, James. Like this is, was it 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock?
I don't know, but that's why we chose Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because no one else was doing anything.
Yeah. I'm also sure you are clashing with Nick's stream, so I'm surprised you're doing so well. But I suppose it's different audiences.
These days?
They're on 366.
Yeah, they got a strong Sunday following. They've been doing that show for like, you're talking like 6-7 years or something.
Since before you were born.
I mean, that's like outliving like some TV shows, isn't it? Do you ever think a YouTube channel is a key to sales? Nah. Well, to be fair, the last couple of weeks I know I've had a lot of sales from subscribers, but it's not key at all.
I feel like it's a detriment, if anything, because you're sucking away time from actually being able to put your work into it. It's
like Jack down below does like a lot more in sales than me, and he's not on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Jess, my friend Jess, does a lot more than me, and she's not on YouTube. It's not key at all.
Like Jack said, it's more time consuming not having to focus on.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of me getting so many like listings, so I get double the amount of listings. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. It helps in some aspects. Do you know what I mean? Like subscribers do want to support and they do buy stuff, but then like first and foremost, it does take away from the reselling in the first place. So
yeah.
But it's not to say it's not key to sales. I know
that's been asked a few times now.
What's this?
Josh is asking about Warhammer.
No idea. So I'd have a quick look through the cards and just see if there's anything in there. James, kind of. Do you know about that? Warhammer?
I've not done Warhammer properly. I do like it. I'd like some stuff painted by Vinny, to be honest, because he's quite good at painting. And I've always played the games, like the video games.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with Warhammer. Your best bet is Google Lens, to be honest.
Yeah, Google Lens, like the figures and stuff. I to be fair, when I picked up Warhammer, a lot of it has gone on auction. Just a nice big bundle. But you're better off just seeing if there's anything special in there, breaking that off, and then auctioning the rest.
I had a board game that wasn't Warhammer, and when I was checking it over, there was loads of Warhammer randomly underneath. Didn't even know what it was, so I put it on Facebook, cheap as a bundle, and this guy came and got it pronto and rushed away with it. Yeah. So it could have been it
could have been like £1 million.
It could have been really decent, but he was quick on it.
Yeah, before you was reselling.
Yeah, it was when very early days.
Yeah.
I still don't know about that sort of stuff now.
Yeah, before you knew me, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Given a lot of gaming stuff away, haven't I?
Yeah, you fumbled the bag.
Played myself.
John wants to murder you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, 0161 money on the map. There's my favourite reseller. Big up. Cable Smith Electrical. We're coming to Manchester on Tuesday. We're back in the ends.
Do you know him?
No, just.
How do you know he's from?
You literally comment saying 0161 money on the map.
0161.
Well, he might not be from Manchester. He might be saying it just because I am, but I think he's from Manchester.
I didn't know what 0161.
Definitely, yeah. 0161's like the
Siri code for the phone.
Yeah, but ever since Stephen tries, everyone knows that's the area code for Manchester.
Yeah. I listed loads of old Warhammer matches from 2003. No interest in them at all for some reason. I'd sell. Yeah, it's just hit and miss, I guess, with some stuff. Watch you all the time, Paul and Lynn.
Thanks for watching.
Good to see Paul and Lynn.
Have you got any more questions asked whilst the boys are here? Because we've got a nice mix of knowledge and.
Yeah, when Ricky's here, we might not get much answer. To be fair,
that's true.
He might start getting his out. Yeah, he's a little bit like Eddie Bravo. If anyone's ever watched Joe Rogan, he's a little bit.
So time is of the essence because he'll be probably inundating us soon.
He's questionable. He is questionable. So
I plan to duck out at 9 o'clock. So if he can get in for there, that'd be fantastic.
He says, once everyone is dried out and fed, I'll come on if you're there. Until then, I'm a chatbot. When did he put that in there? Fate. It'll be here soon. I'm telling you, it'll be here soon. We're running out of wine.
Be able to stay away.
We're running out of wine.
You're all right. Normally you
get some more done.
I know, but we got a big curry in between. I feel like
we had a curry
ready to go.
Oh, what'd you have?
I had chicken tikka madras with garlic naan and garlic rice.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We do like an Indian one.
Yeah, if I had the choice, I'd have the king prawn, but I'm a cheapskate, so I just get a plain sauce for myself, don't I?
Yeah, veggie. Evening all, says the Global Thrifters.
Come on, show your faces.
Yeah, the link's in the chat, Jack, Emily. We want to see you in it. Also, has their logo got a little bit green, or is it just me? Like that looks a lot greener than usual.
They've had a little
Like that looks a little bit too green.
Oh no.
That redone.
That it redone?
Don't know.
It looks green to me. That looks way too green.
Don't say it looks too green. I like it.
No, I don't. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying that it's green. Like it's getting greener. Opinions on getting a Keter. What's a Keter?
Letter.
For storage. Have 0 space indoors. Only have 120 listings, so it would be perfect fit. I don't know what a Keter is.
I'll look it up. It's like one of those outbuildings, basically, like a tiny outbuilding, or it could be a. Do you know what George Ross used to have when he used to have the house at the top?
Oh right,
that's a plastic box outside his house. So
well, just any space is good space.
Oh yeah.
Any space is good space. Whatever you can get is good space to me.
Start small and then build up.
Yeah, we are on this Wednesday, Richard. We are.
We're doing that up in Manchester.
Open another bottle, John. I'm on my second bottle.
We started drinking at 3:45.
I feel fine.
John's young. He can down 2 or 3 bottles of an evening and still be up early the next day.
I don't drink.
That's what I could do.
I'm the youngest here, aren't I?
Yeah.
I don't drink, and I have 1 bottle.
Do you know what? I'm the second oldest here. Oh, I never thought that day would come.
Cable Smith Electrical said, haha, Charlotte was right in the last video when she said gym. And then he said, and then you'll say we should get a curry. But we are joining the gym. after Manchester. I did say it on the video, but we felt horrible the day after. So we are going to be back in the gym. Promise.
One day this year.
My thoughts on promoted listings is, if you can't beat them, join them. I just put 2% on.
Me too. I do 2%.
Yeah, just so you don't miss it. It's like phone one if you don't use it.
2.1.
Might as well if it's been on offer. Do you know what I mean? You can only like gain from it.
Yeah,
It's not gonna lose you anything.
Yeah, just put. We all use 2%. Like a lot of
Jack
resellers. Do you
2.1.
use
2.1.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do between 2 and 3. So some things
Yeah,
like
I do
2.4.
2.5 sometimes.
Yeah. I'll just let us breathe for a minute though. Sorry. Bit of a whistle on that. Did change it up a little while back, threw a couple shades of green in there, but we don't post videos so no one sees it. Yeah, it's looking greener, man. It's looking neon.
That is.
I'm loving the level up at Norjon. Somebody's
much?
picked up a big oil structure.
How much do you think something like that would go for on eBay?
I think
£50.
I sold one of them. They're like 50 quid, aren't they?
20 quid.
Yeah, that's right. Is that just the Xbox One one?
Yeah, and
Have you had that
normally they have a
video?
headset attachment, but that's when you plug any headset into it. So it's
Yeah.
That's
They're good to pick up now.
Yeah, get your rosé out. Why not? Have a drink. Bearded cup.
Get it out.
Evening, Darren.
Happy days, Jawbone. Appreciate the auction win. You know, it actually went from, where did it go from? Ricky to me to you.
Full circle.
Full circle. I'm not a big jewelry guy, mate, and none of us are really in the chat, to be fair. There might be someone in the actual chat who can help you. But
have a look on Facebook for jewelry reselling groups. There's a reselling group for everything.
Yeah. Just like try and find someone who specifies in it, because you're better off maybe if it's marked, maybe like take it to a jeweler and learn.
Definitely
You
take
know.
it to an independent jeweler and they'll help you out. Give you a
I know
value.
that at my local one, a lot of the guys will give you like just under scrap value anyway. Like the actual resellers that go around,
Yeah.
they've all got scales on them, and they'll tell you roughly what it's worth because they want all of the stuff anyway. So I would just ask at the local.
Well, I used to watch that. Well, I watched a few streams of that Antiques Arena guy with Nick.
Yeah,
and he used to take like a scale round, and well, he still will, won't he? And he takes like a little silver testing kit or gold testing kit, so they'll like literally drop a bit of chemical on the stuff, like at the car boot sale.
I wouldn't go that mad.
Yeah, but I know, but people do like that. It's proper serious,
I know
some people, aren't they?
One guy goes around with a magnetic ring, so he can just go around and he'll just like touch all of the jewelry to find out what's real and what's not.
Just like whatever touches him, like
yeah, and he runs off.
Yeah.
Absolutely melting in this latte. I'm getting
It's hot, innit? It's
more
hot. More of these chats. We'll get the chats. We'll keep coming with these chats. Like we say, we're in Manchester next week, so maybe we can do a couple of these chats to kind of fill the void for you guys.
There's a void.
You do it from Jess's unit.
If we don't got daily videos, you get a little stream here and there. It's nice, isn't it?
Jess's new unit. I'm sure there's been more than enough room in it.
Yeah, loads of room.
There's loads of people in the chat now. 134. Make sure everyone's edited.
From
Postage.
Middleton, Cablesmith, Middleton, Manchester. I think what's your? I was thinking what's your logo, but it says Cablesmith.
I'm gonna say some berry.
Very good shout.
He's from.
That's the only.
Find out by searching his company.
No, it's not. I
He's
know
gonna
loads.
say-
Cadishead. Cadishead is
Haywood.
that place?
So you know loads.
Hey, it's not Haywood. You said a total different place. Darren.
No, I said
Hawkins.
that's another part.
You know that, yeah. Jason, we've got HG said Debenhams online reduced 27 foot metal shed from over 1K.
Wow.
That's fat discount. Wow.
Was that is that now? Because I'm looking at a shed.
Yeah, so I don't know, but just see what your dad thinks of it. Jason has seen you, Jack. He has identified you at a car
He's
boot.
seen me. I stand out.
Are you tall, Jack?
Yeah, he's tall.
6'3".
That's 7 foot tall.
Like
He's
a
tall.
Viking.
He's
Love
tall.
it.
He is.
That
He
should,
embra-
that should be your reselling name.
He
You know?
embraces the Viking.
You should see him standing next to Kieran. It's hilarious.
You know what? I've always wanted to try this. I get a load of stuff from my lost luggage auctions. Like that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I'd
Like
love
for a
to
video.
do lost
So
together.
seeing some of them, like if you, they come every so often on Easy Live Auction, and just looking through the stuff, I don't know if it's genuine or not. I assume it is.
Yeah, it's just like random stuff.
But like, they pull out all the good stuff, and it's like switches. Like they have like
Well, they
20
always do
switches
that.
in a row.
They always do that with the storage auctions. They put like all like the fancy clothes at the front with like all the like the cool stuff, and then like in the back it'll just be all crap on it. I do want to do one just to do a video, like just like a storage unit. But
Well, when the car boots are over, we're going to do a few more bits like that, aren't we? Like
right,
damaged
return,
pallets and whatnot.
yeah, return pallets and stuff. Yeah.
Somebody put in about a jewelry name. Someone who does jewelry on Instagram.
There's a Welsh lass that resell bling. Can't remember her name.
someone
That
else,
is
Bad Biscuit,
yeah, that's her. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Bad
Carla.
Chat
That is
knows
her.
all the facts.
Jumble sales. I never see them anywhere. To be fair,
We
never.
never have any down in Devon.
There was one
Up by
in
Nick and Andrea,
Fleetwood
wherever they are.
a couple months, about 2 months ago. There was one in
Yeah,
Fleetwood.
it's just like few and far between, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like in America, they got garage sales everywhere, all the time.
Found a bread bin today for £4. They go up for 120. What's the brand? Be interested to know.
I got a £15 offer. I'm going to take it.
What was it on?
Just a Funko Pop.
Everyone's had a sale on this stream apart from me. You know what?
I haven't had one yet.
I've had,
Yeah,
I've had
one,
two,
Jack.
but I don't want
I've
to
had two,
brag.
mate. I've had two on that one.
Are you just saying that to make me feel bad?
I've
Yes.
had
I generally haven't.
two sales.
If anyone wants to buy anything off my eBay store, go ahead.
I'll just send her a very low ball offer.
I'll accept it. What's the biggest animal you each could KO with one punch? Probably a cat for me.
The biggest animal you reckon you could KO with one punch?
A cat.
An ant.
Or what's like a feeble animal? Do you know what I mean?
A
Like,
skunk?
Panda.
because they smell like it. Throw me
Yeah.
off. I've missed my punch.
What about a goat? Because they don't really run.
No,
fast.
I think they've got chin then. They've got
Yeah,
like,
You'd be getting up and you
they've got a good strong chin.
They've got thick skulls as well, I reckon.
Yeah.
What are we saying then?
Panda.
Well,
100%.
I said on Garage Live that I could take on a giraffe. Right?
Are you mad?
Right, just start whacking its legs, right, and then like he just falls over. Or no, I said trip him up, like. No. I don't mean with one punch. I just mean like if you get a bit of rope around one leg, trip him up, you've got him. Do you know what I mean?
Have you seen them fight?
I know they swing their necks and that, but
They are
once they're at the necks,
brutal.
they go like that.
So when we're at Chester Zoo, we're gonna get John on it.
I reckon you could trip a giraffe up and just
No.
no. Anyway, I'd probably say we'd probably take like don't know, like a little dog or something.
No, I'm well said. Like,
Go kick a
No,
chihuahua.
if it was a one punch, he's
I'll
got to be
set,
like.
I'll set you up with my husky.
Nah, well, if you tie him up and like just get his head there in one position, I'll be right. Do you know what I mean? We have one jumble sale of Preston way, says Sam.
Oh, do we?
Jack's eyes lit up. Then he was like,
Jack's on the chat now, like.
Oh, that depends.
Monk
more something to
is
do with my
unable
kids.
to work, but yeah, definitely get eBay going, man, for sure. Yeah, especially when you're not allowed to work, may as well get something going, get some income going. What's happened to the flipping sloth? He hasn't been posted a video. He hasn't posted a video for a while.
He got arrested.
Yeah, he already got arrested.
really?
No.
No.
It was like an ongoing joke in Gary's life that he got arrested. Like some guy, I think some guy just comes in the chat. He goes, "Ah, no way! Have you heard about like closet geek?" And like, yeah, and then they just make up a proper rumor. But yeah,
He's active on his
honestly, I
Discord.
don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
He's active on his Discord, so he's still doing stuff.
Yeah, it's just some people. People just go through peaks and troughs of like when they want to make videos, but he's probably still reselling. Like.
That's why I have a month-long backlog, so I can crash and burn and
Getting more and more out the shop.
and no one realizes.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, James. To be fair,
Somebody's asked, "What's the future for all of you, or are you happy as you are?"
what is the future for James Collects?
Probably
Getting off this live at 9.
Minute gone by.
That's a minute. I don't know. bigger house. That's all I want at the moment.
Are you going to
house.
grow a beard at any point?
I can't.
When do you grow a beard at like 40? Do you reckon?
I can't.
You can't.
Nah, both of my grandparents, the blokes obviously, could not grow beards at all. The women really, really good, but the blokes, they're so patchy, it's so bad. I've got no chance.
What if you get like a turkey job on your face?
Or some dermaplaning, get the.
I reckon if I get to 15,000 subscribers, I might be able to get a free one out of someone. I'll do it.
Do you know what? John would actually do that.
Mate, if I got a little free, if I got a little beard job on the go, like, yeah, I'd take it. Content. What about you, Jack? What is the future for you all? Just like upscaling your business, I guess, isn't it?
Bigger than CEX.
Yeah, he wants to take.
I genuinely intend to like be bigger than one store. Just like have more inventory than a CEX store.
Would you like to open your own store?
I've thought about it. Like when I was getting my unit for Thingy, I was thinking of going down the Sahia's route where like he's got his shop.
You could do your shit in the back.
Yeah, do his shit in the back. I generally thought of it because I had a place that I saw it was like 600 quid, 700 quid a month rent, whatever.
That's well cheap.
It was cheap, yeah, and it had like a full basement and stuff. I was like, had the stuff in the basement, and I was like, I don't think I'm ready for it yet. So I was like,
you've got time.
When the time's right,
Yeah. That's what I mean. You just there's literally no rush with it. There's no time limit on it. Do you know what I mean?
Like it is in the future because like I want to have the possibility where people come into the store and give me the game. Like games is the perfect ideal thing for people to bring in.
It's just like a cycle, isn't it? Like you don't even have to outsource the stuff because it comes to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I just want to own a cat, to be honest.
You just want a cat? No. We're gonna get two, aren't we? When we move out. Next John Luke video title: I punched a giraffe at Chester Zoo and got a lifetime ban. That'd be funny.
Viral hit.
How many items do you reckon before employing a SKU system? I have 500 at manage. Okay, I think the SKU system's just you're just good to have one anyway. If like you'll have a day, David, where you can't find something, it'll just annoy you. So the sooner you put one in, the better.
You probably you'll have a day this week where I can't find something. Talk it in.
Day one, as soon as you can. I say day one, as soon as you start, because then you're set for it.
You just keep it. Make it easier. Make it easier. Oh, Sam said that about the Jumble sale or Jumble Trail or whatever. Jumble sale thing. Says it's a monthly run for Perfect Friends Cat Rescue. They also do them in Blackpool and Lytham, St Anne's. So that's not a trail; it's a Jumble sale, but at least you can have a look at that one.
Always something to do with the kid. I'm always running out of things to do with the kid, so it's.
Do any of you see reselling dying? Say some point in the future. I don't see reselling dying just because people always buy stuff and get rid of stuff. So there's just going to be stuff, and people are going to buy stuff and sell the stuff.
And I find if you look in the Facebook groups, people are often dropping like flies.
Yeah. In terms of like actual resellers, but like there's always going to be the potential to resell it. Like,
oh yeah.
I think anything in life's reselling. Like, no matter where you buy it from, they've bought it somewhere cheaper. So there's always a market to resell, isn't there?
Yeah.
Just life. That's how any business works.
Yeah. There's always going to be stuff like at the end of the day, and there's always going to be stuff to buy and sell. I know in like 100 years there's going to be more digital stuff, but there's still going to be a lot of like physical stuff like you're going to be able to.
That's just like the way life is. Always going to be physical copies of stuff.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I watch a Sparky YouTuber that's just had a sponsored beard transplant.
Oh, would you actually?
I need it to hide that double chin that I want to grow.
Yeah, definitely. I'd get one.
I like it when John's clean shaven. I don't like a beard.
Yeah, that's why I started shaving.
My wife hates any facial hair, especially like the day after a shave as well, where it's just like sandpaper. She hates that.
I'd assume reselling will only get better considering the cost of living crisis.
Good point.
Yeah, people are always going to buy secondhand as well.
Especially with
But and even like people say, like with the recession now, and people are like skimping, and like obviously that's the case, but people still buy like crazy expensive collectibles as well at the same time. You'll still get crazy sales during the worst times.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's always going to be a second market. Especially with like Vinted and stuff like blowing up, that will take on businesses eventually, like they do in France. Like you can be a business in France on Vinted. So like how Vinted taken over during like lockdown and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that has the UK economy like by the balls, really, doesn't it? Vinted. Everyone knows what it is, or everyone's using it, or everyone knows someone who's using it. Obviously, there's some resellers that won't use it just because of what it is, but the general, like the normal public person, like a randomer NPC, uses Vinted. So, yeah, it's only going one way. There's always going to be collectors. There's always going to be resellers and people who buy stuff. So, I need to give my voice a rest for a minute. I'll let Jack talk about the meaning of life.
Yeah,
There is no meaning of life. There's only sales.
Pointless, we're all going to die.
all I'm going to ask is where the hell is Ricky?
Yeah, and it need Ricky to
Come on,
come in now.
He's watching us suffer from afar.
You've asked the person to take over who has no experience in any of this. Well, it should be James. Come on, James, fill the airwaves.
No, I'm retired, mate. I don't do this anymore.
Somebody's offered down here, what's your best regular bonus, like an item that continuously sells well?
Well, it's like for you, Jack, it'd be like certain games that sell all the time, like Minecraft or FIFA. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
At the moment, I'm going through a phase of Batman Arkham Origins for Xbox 360. I'm churning through that game for some reason so well. I don't know why.
So you're selling multiple a week?
Multiple a day.
Multiple a day.
Really?
I don't know why. It's like a 10 quid game and I've sold like 20 in the past week.
Bloody hell.
Where do you get it from to get it so regularly?
You just buys and buys, don't you? Like you're getting them. You do car boots, you get contacts.
Yeah, contacts. Plus, whenever I'm trading, because I'm trading all my first-party PS4 and Xbox One controllers into CEX, because they give like 30 quid voucher when you can only get 20 odd quid on eBay for them. So I've been trading them into CEX.
Taking certain games out that just.
And for some reason, the only wanting a $5 voucher for it, and I'm getting about 11 quid for it on eBay. So that's one of the games I'm picking up regularly. I pick up all the stock of that, but it's just
nice.
it's only because it's flying out so quickly for some. I don't know why at the moment. I don't know if there's any Batman news.
Is that on a multi-listing as well?
Yeah, everything at the moment is a multi-listing now because I've changed it to out of stock. So
David put back to his comment. His is selling cigar cutters. He buys them regularly for £2 and then sells them for £100.
Cigar cutters. Never knew. Well,
Ellie, have a little look.
Ellie Bleu.
Cigar cutters. I want to see.
But that's what I mean. There's so many niches you can go into. Like, I have actually heard Apple Watches are. There's something going on with Apple Watches and Amazon Kindles.
This sounds like
I don't know what you could make a business all around that.
Fake ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sell the dodgy ones.
Little gift bags as well. I've heard they go. You know.
Certain someone sells more luxury items than someone.
Yeah. I hope Jess gets home so she can join.
Someone said I have an original PlayStation 2 plus lots of games. What should they be looking to get for each item, Jack?
It completely depends on the game. Like PS2s, I can give you, if it's a fat model, get about 50 quid. If it's a slim model, 55-ish. Mm. The games completely depends. It could be a FIFA worth a penny. Could be a Rule of Rose worth 800 quid.
Yeah, you just need to. They just need to look them up on eBay. Don't they? Type in the titles and whatnot.
What game's that? Rule of Rose? Is that PS2?
That's
Rule
not 800 now, is it?
Something like that.
Nah.
I sold them all last year.
Because I know they're funny with, like, there's the French version because it's a French game, isn't it?
Yes.
So
the French one's about 700.
That's mad. Why is that so expensive, man? What is that? What is?
I could have sworn it was only 150 quid like 2 years ago.
Why is it that expensive? Just because of the production, like?
Because it's such a rare game. It's just one of those games that was never.
How many did they produce?
I don't know. Recent Souls 530. Okay, so 700 bit, but still 530. 530 plus.
That'll be John's life mission now to find that. You've planted a seed.
Got to manifest that sealed.
Well,
imagine finding a sealed case of those. You know when PS2 games were shipped back in the day, were they shipped in like cases or anything like that, or like a box full?
Probably
like you get like sealed cases of Pokemon booster boxes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
they
how
come in. They come
games
in
skip back in the day.
box like that. Yeah, there's
Like a long box. Imagine finding a sealed case of those, like in France, like in like a cellar in like.
There probably will be somewhere. There'll probably be a
Ah.
box like that somewhere.
Don't care about.
Yeah,
Just sat there.
there's empty warehouses and like
Imagine
random.
stuff that goes to the rubbish, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I remember seeing a video. I can't remember what it was, but somewhere in America, someone selling like those boxes. Like these gaming resellers found this box of like this warehouse of just sealed games in these boxes, and it was like 20 Mario Karts for the N64 or whatever.
Oh.
And it's just all sealed and stuff like that.
You won't find that over here though.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I know. N64 is more common in America to UK, but
Right.
still.
Just imagine that video though. When someone drops that video in this like small little UK community, someone finds something like that. That'd be nuts. Because whoever has that in the UK it's just in a collector's hands that knows that it's worth like 10 grand. Do you know what I mean?
And I could have potentially had a Rule of Rose, couldn't I? Well, I don't know if remember when I found that fake potentially one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still don't know if I wish I could have found out if it was fake or real.
Mm.
What was that one you seen today, James? Do you reckon that was legit or?
I'm still not 100% sure. I don't know.
Without more pictures, I couldn't tell with what you said.
So what's the seals like on N64? Is it just like a pretty bog standard seal?
It's very different depending who released it. If it's a first party game, it'll always have a Nintendo strip going down the middle.
Yeah.
If it's third party like yours,
it's just random.
I don't know. Like I was comparing to eBay sold, and there's one new with like a gatefold on the sides, but I don't think that's real. I think they were shrink. I'm trying to work out. I think they're shrink wrapped if the third party, but I don't know.
He had a lot of sealed games, so he had. I got there late to the party, and there were 8 sealed PS1 games. There weren't anything great. He wanted like 20 quid each, I think, or 30 quid each. There's a couple of Dreamcast games. The only half decent one was a Worms game, and it had a crack in the back. And he wanted 30 quid for that. A stack of Wii games. Yeah, all sealed.
Sealed with a crack, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing spectacular. Someone brought up all the PS1 stuff, but I think he collects as well. I think he paid like £100 for all of them. So there wasn't anything great, but the guy knew what he had because he had them all on eBay anyway, but he wanted to try and just get rid quick. So I think he had that Mario game up for like 350 quid.
Oh, so that was his then, that picture?
That
one I scored.
I think so. Was it on like a kitchen worktop?
I think so, and it had a gatefold on the side, like gatefold seal.
Yeah, so I think that was his. So he knew what he had. He just wanted a quick cash price.
Yeah, I don't, because I've never seen that type of seal with gatefold. I'm just unsure because normally they're shrink wrapped, but then the first party is gatefold with Nintendo seal down the middle.
Yeah, but the fact he had like a dozen games that were all sealed, he said he's been doing it for years, just buying and selling, but he's just got too much of it. He had Pokemon cards as well, but he wouldn't sell them to me.
Emma Joanne has asked, what is the cross-listing app that you use?
It's not an app, it's a desktop website. So, she did say site. You created that narrative. It's called Zip Sale. So ZIP and then sale, like zip. If you want to try it, use code John Luke. You get free. Your first month's free, so just give it a go.
I used to cross-list everything by hand every day, and it would take me so long.
Yeah, so what I do is I list everything on eBay like I normally would.
Me too.
And then you go on Zip Sale on the website, connect your eBay account like you would with like a parcel website. You can just load in all your listings that you've already done on eBay, and then just literally like click a couple of buttons, and then they're on Vinted, they're on Etsy, they're on
Facebook,
Shopify, whatever you want to do. Really, there's pretty much everything on there. And it comes in handy. Yeah,
you can delete the pictures off your phone once they're listed on eBay. That was like a
your photos are saved on from eBay. They just export everything from eBay. So,
do you boys use that? Well, no, you just use eBay.
Just use
no
eBay.
point, no
Jack's
point
like
games.
eBay. You feed the beast, don't you? You feed the beast.
I'm into the whole thing of one site purely, put all your focus into it, grow it.
Yeah, and James is
I've got enough
he's
to
just
do.
a bandit.
I've got enough shit to be doing.
You know what, James? You know what I picked up today? Actually, you'll love it. I picked up a brown leather jacket, right? And it was that's all my life. I picked up a brown leather jacket, didn't I?
And what did you say?
For £25.
Yeah.
It was up the Orvis, like the fishing brand.
Really
nice.
It's a proper good brand. I paid 25 quid for it. I could probably get like 60, 70 quid, but it's proper nice.
You were that's a James one.
I said that's a proper James one, but it's proper nice. Like Italian leather, like proper good.
The woman got you to try it on and everything, didn't she?
Yeah.
She was like, I need to see how it fits before you walk
Proper
away with it. And
clientele,
Yeah. She had it listed on Facebook Marketplace for 50. She said, so I think I did alright getting it for 25. But Orvis sells quite well.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I used to pick up Orvis, like fishing, like thick shirts. I picked up a load from a charity shop for like £3 each, and you get like 30, 40 quid each.
Yeah.
Yeah, good brand.
It's a good brand to look for.
Good brand.
Right, I'm going to love you and leave you because I should have gone 15 minutes ago.
No, we don't. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You put one in for the team, unlike others.
Yeah, unlike some people.
Well,
I think Ricky,
unlike
Ricky might
Ricky.
come in straight away now.
I think Ricky's just waiting.
Yeah, he will. Is he waiting? Wait for you to duck out. He's in the background, isn't he?
He's probably backstage and he's probably just sat there waiting.
Anyways, I love you and leave you. I'll see you all soon.
No, good to see you. See you later.
Adios.
Auf Wiedersehen.
And now he joins.
Jackie, you wanted to secretly escape.
Yeah, bye. See it. No, I've got nothing to do.
No, it's all right. I'm just gonna put the Oh, sorry.
Nearly shut down on his own.
Nearly locked him in there. I'm just gonna put the link back in the Facebook chat. Can you still hear me, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to kind of
Give people a
coerce, little nudge.
Yeah, we did a stream tonight for a little general catch up, but also because the voting is closing in 12 hours.
It closes sometime tomorrow. So if you've not already voted, guys, yeah, Jack, could you put the link in the chat because I don't actually have access to the chat. So it's just ebayawards.com.
Takes about 5 seconds.
The voting closes tomorrow.
Like 100 odd people. Half of them haven't done
it. If you've not voted already, it'd mean the world to us.
If you're here, it means you care enough to vote.
Yeah, so that's it there. ebayawards.com. I think there's 6 different awards you can choose. Whoever, but the John Luke YT award would be the community social.
It's the community award.
Community contribution award.
Yeah.
So yeah, try and vote if you can do. Voting closes tomorrow, so every vote now, it makes a difference.
The whole purpose of that award is like what you've given back to the community, like you doing this tonight. It's all about eBay, isn't it? Reselling,
yeah, of course it is.
So.
Answering questions. Yeah, to be fair, the channel does motivate us, doesn't it? Because we hold ourselves accountable. We
know people want content and gets you to get up.
Have any of you had any salty sellers if they found out you're buying to sell on? Not really, no. On car boots, nah, because everyone knows really. On our car boot anyway, because you're paying to get early. So all the sellers know that everyone who pays in to get early is kind of there to buy stuff to sell.
And they're there to get rid.
Yeah. And they charge a price, you pay it or you barter them. It's everyone knows what you're there for. Everyone knows they want to get rid of the stuff. It's just what happens there.
Yeah.
I try to make myself known that I'm a reseller because it kind of opens up more doors for it. Because
if you just open up and talk, saying when people say, "Oh, I've got all this at home," say, "Oh, I'll be interested." Just pop me a number. It's better to be open and to be fair.
Before John, I used to really be closed off because I was
he was
scared of anyone's opinion.
Yeah.
But it's opened loads of doors for us. Like when John moved down here, he had his camera way, and I was like, John. But it's opened loads of doors for me.
Yeah, it's just you've just got to be open with people, and people respect what you're doing. 99% of the time. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just you know what I mean. Just roll with it, because the more times you open up to someone on the car boot saying, "Oh yeah, do this," blah blah blah. People say, "Oh, I've got all this." That's how I ended up buying all them pops from that guy.
The shoes from Trainer Lady.
Yeah, they all came from meeting someone at a car boot. So it's like at Chase After the Right Price as well in America. He always says, "Look, this is what we do. I'll pay you 40%. You know what I mean? I'll go through every game and kind of work it out fair, which is good. Do you know what I mean?
Do you have little business cards, Jack, when you're out and about?
No, annoyingly, I should do. I used to do, but the thing is, I don't want to make any because I'm kind of on the verge because when I go limited company, I'm kind of gonna rebrand my whole business. Like I'm gonna change my eBay store, and I don't want to buy anything just to change it over.
Yeah, you're better off. You're better off thinking out. You're getting ready for that.
Yeah. So like once I've basically cleared all my backlog and got myself into a position where I can do it, then I will change everything over. I will get business cards. That's when I'll do it. But I just don't want to.
There's no point doing it already, is there? Just wait until.
No.
You do all right as it is. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hold up.
Well, I've
We've
got
got loads of
my
people coming in now.
Yep, Cable
Voted.
Smith says, I hope you win. Monk said, just voted. Appreciate it. I voted on 10 alt accounts. No, we appreciate you.
Beats
You
Jack.
know, Purple Aki's coming in tonight. Do you know what I mean? He's voted on it.
And somebody has been there from day one, reselling White Boy.
The Reselling White Bear is my
That,
vote.
I didn't even watch it back then.
Yeah, Charlotte didn't even watch them. But yeah, all you need to vote, like, just to go back to it, ebaywars.com. Just to vote, all you need is a Google account. You don't even need an eBay account. So yeah, get involved, man.
I've only got one account, so I've only been able to vote once.
Well, you're just sucking, aren't you? I watched Wayne's Retro World at the minute, and you're right about it. Open doors after watching his last video. Yeah, you just gotta talk to people, man, and just like you'd be surprised how many people just want to get rid of stuff.
They haven't got it's like you got nothing to lose by asking. They can only say no, and you carry on as you were.
Yeah.
All this and 3 boxes worth it has come from opening doors. So...
Yeah, that's what it is. You gotta open the doors, man. Did you see Chase After the Right Price, his newest video when he got all that?
Yeah, spent four grand on.
He spent a lot, didn't he? But he's still like, he's just, when you see it, you just have to buy it, kind of thing.
Is it that American guy?
Yeah. He got empty boxes and stuff, but
it's because he collects it. Like he's only making 50% profit on it. But
yeah, he was like upgrading his boxes and stuff.
Yeah, so.
But he's a cool channel.
I wouldn't like the thing with me with gaming. Yes, I have an interest in it, but I don't collect it. That's the thing. Like,
is there anything you would keep, or is it literally you don't have any attachment?
Well, the only thing I do keep is broken or empty PS3 cases. Because PS3 is the console I grew up on, so
has a small place in your heart.
Yeah, like, but I won't like. I don't even know an expensive PS3 game. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but if I saw an expensive PS3 game, I wouldn't prioritize my collection over selling it. Yeah. Like, I understand all this has a lot of people would be struggling to sell that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I haven't got a second thought.
Yeah, you don't really care for it. Yeah. To be fair, I'll be the same. Unless it was like N64 or GameCube, like I get a little bit like, ooh.
You do get excited by that, don't you?
Yeah, and I don't see it a lot. I never see it, nearly. I bought that N64, but you never see box games like that on a car.
Well, this I don't even really see a lot of it because the thing is, people attach the nostalgia to the price, and like they ask way too much for.
Yeah, they'll say if you want to buy it, you've got to pay blah blah blah. Like they won't sell it for like 50% or whatever you need.
Yeah, like I was price between CX cash and voucher, but the normal person like generally won't probably sell that for that price because they've got too many memories attached to it. I'd rather sell the common £5-10 games all day.
That's why you've got a good business model and do so well.
Yeah. We're all okay, Tina. What did I actually call a stream? Sunday live talking eBay. I thought I put something like controversial in there,
all okay, maybe worried, like everything's fine.
What would the plan if you guys buy a house? Would you rather a house with a garage or have a giant shed in the garden? I'd probably want a giant shed over a garage because you get more space as long as it's like weatherproofed on like, you know what I mean, like global thrifted shed. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna probably, to be fair, our first house, I can't see it being like having a massive garden and potential to have a massive shed in there. But it just depends. Like we'll just see what happens at the time.
It all depends on what we get and where we end up.
Yeah. But like I wouldn't be bothered if I had to work at a different place. Like just rent a warehouse somewhere or whatever.
That's what I did when I bought this house.
The next place has got to be a bigger place, do you know what I mean? You've got to like upgrade eventually, like the garage. Like I'm not gonna go Stacey Recovered Richie's big, do you know what I mean? But like, because that is ridiculous, isn't it? Like he sells like the biggest of things, do you know what I mean? Like he sells a sofa that is like the size of my garage, do you know what I mean? Like my 90-day total is like 23k on the phone. I'll say 23k on the phone, which is like 20 or whatever. And that like Stacey sells like 2 couches that is the size of my whole business, like in like square feet. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd want to like get something like double, triple quadruple the size of my garage if possible next.
So it's all about growth.
Because I know,
really is.
Jack, you've worked in your house before, and you're kind of still there, but you've got a unit as well now.
Yeah, like literally now, this is my front room. Like we never use it, so I've just tried to take this part over. Literally, I've got an outbuilding at the back of our house. Like you said, I prefer an outbuilding to a garage. It's like a granny flat type thing. I keep all my unlisted stuff in there. It comes into here, list it here, and then it goes straight to my warehouse. Which this is why I got this house, because it's literally got a warehouse a minute walk that direction. And that's where all my listed stuff goes. So it's only in my house very temporarily where I list it. I'll never work from my house again. It's just so much more burden on you.
Yeah,
having the stuff around.
I think personally, I'd always have a little eBay room, or eventually I'll just help John.
You'd help me. I think you'd help me. You could have your own like kind of sub team within my eBay. Like you could have your own little thing going on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it makes sense when it makes sense.
But I couldn't work off site. Like it's so much handier being able to work on site, especially when you have a kid with you.
Yeah.
Because then you're just at home for it, and you can. If someone asks, like even if it's a minute more, but even if someone asks in the middle of the night, can you say this? I can just show them quickly, and so I have to wait the next day, or whatever.
Suits me from home, definitely. What else is the chat saying? We've asked for a shout out from the Reselling Scotsman.
Right, John, with a question. Hello, Chantel and Alaya Rose. Chantel is my fiance, and Alaya is my 3-month-old daughter. Much appreciated. Both good names, Chantel and Alaya Rose. When I think of Chantel, I think of Chantel. Yeah. I loved you.
Yeah, me too.
Roll safe. Anyway, good to see you, Chantel, the Reselling Scotsman, and Alaya Rose.
He said earlier, I don't think we acknowledged it, but he's starting his own YouTube channel.
No, good, yeah. So Reselling Scotsman, upcoming YouTube channel. But good to see you, Alaya Rose. My niece is called Eliana Rose, so very similar, yeah.
Charlotte, what's been your best sale you can remember? Compared to the boys, my business is on a much smaller scale, but recently I sold some crockery. I think I paid like £6, went for like 140 something. They paid postage on top, so lots of little bits like that really. Dresses like £1 into 100. It just depends, but yeah, nothing crazy, not in the thousands like the lads, but that's just how I work. Everyone's commenting, they voted.
That's Joe, so that's Simon's partner.
Oh, cool.
Shout out to Joe and Simon. I love Simon, and I've never met Joe, but I love Joe as well. And they both watch our videos, so
yeah.
I love them. George's Treasure said another channel. That's Sorry, I just made a little vintage site there, guys. So.
He's secretly on vintage.
Yeah, I just bought a brand new with tags LK Bennett dress.
You know what? We got Jack sorting wire. You're sniping on vintage, and I'm giving the chat my all.
George has started a YouTube channel as well. So yeah, get over to George's channel, George's Treasure Shed. Another new channel on the block. I think he did A Week in the Life. That's just come out, so cool. Worth checking out for sure. When we're in Manchester, we'll be checking out all the new little videos coming out.
Where do I vote? Tina said. Jack put the link. Jack, you're gonna have to put the link again.
Yeah, they'll do it. Yeah,
the vote. It's ebayawards.com.
ebayawards.com. Vote for John Luke.
Get your votes in. The vote closes tomorrow. So yeah, any votes come in now on any of your Gmail accounts, any of your 50 Gmail accounts.
Wake your kids up. Get them to vote.
Yeah. It all helps.
Anybody and everyone.
We see everyone voting, which is awesome. I'm lost a little bit here.
No, further down.
No, we just had Aaron says good luck on the award. Lee said vote for you, John. Global Thrifters said the workshop has been a game changer. So yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. When you get a nice big space, it's so much
motivating.
It's better on your mind, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
I really don't cope well with clutter.
No, you do not. Yeah, if anyone was wondering what my vintage tonight was, I just got an LK Bennett skirt, brand new with tags, for £12, and it's 100% silk, and it retails at £110. So hopefully we can get 40 quid or something.
Me and John's favourite evening pastime at the moment is sniping on vintage.
Yeah. Well, I used to. I don't know if anyone used to play FIFA Ultimate Team, right? And you used to like try and snipe like the. I know Jack. Then he's not a football fan. Well, basically, there's a market on there. And you can like basically like look at all the brand new listings on the market and like try and get people like dead cheap. Do you know what I mean? So it's literally like that, but real life.
Reselling Scott's withdrawn his vote because you sang the Chantal song. Unlucky.
Sorry. Chantal, I loved you.
That's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Oh, I love Rosalie. Could you post a link to your eBay disc resurfacing? Have you actually got a listing on eBay for that?
I've got a list on eBay, but it's more expensive than going through Instagram because obviously eBay
Yeah,
fees
so
and stuff on top.
JAK_reselling on Instagram. I'm sure he'll put that. I'm sure he'll put that in the chat as well. We can put that on screen. Thank you very much, Jen. Appreciate it. And we won't know maybe until he says winners announced, or they'll get in touch before the 25th of August. So it'll be a long while away. It could be anyway. Jack, was you selling at Bolton last month?
No, but potentially it was when Jess was selling. I was behind Jess's stall for ages, but so potentially you saw me there.
Yeah, you probably see him. You can't miss him. He's 6'3" and he's at Bolton Car Boot a lot, so you probably see him about.
But I'm behind a lot of people's stalls, but I think it was about last month when Jess was selling.
Have you ever watched Resale Rabbit in America? Different level of reselling on YouTube. 40 pallets returns a month. Nope, never watched them. But I'll definitely check.
I've watched them.
Yeah, definitely check them out.
Thanks for the suggestion. Vote,
we love
vote.
you too, Joe and Simon. We love you. We love you.
Vote.
Thank you, Fire Retro. When are the winners announced? Yeah, 25th of August.
That's not too far away. It's the 6th now. Do you know what I mean? It's going to soon come around.
Nearly 3 weeks away. But he says winners will be contacted before the 25th of August.
Come on, guys, get your votes.
So it could be like in 2 days, or it could be like 2 weeks. We don't know, to be honest. I've never really followed it before. Like, have you ever had a nosy at the business awards? I've never really followed it, so I don't know what.
Thank you.
Hi, Charlotte.
My truth.
Hi, Charlotte. Have you ever thought about starting your own channel? You always seem sidelined by John like a mascot. You got your own thing going on, haven't you? Or you should become a proper business partners like Be Equals. What are your thoughts?
Hang on,
like not jokey thoughts. Yeah. Like, what's your serious thoughts? I don't want to sideline you.
I don't have it in me to start my own channel. I haven't got the or the ability. I do it just to support John, and I like the community he's built. And I'm his mascot. I like pushing you up. Like, we do it together. So yeah, I'm a happy mascot.
Yeah.
Go John Luke.
He says, especially if he's got you cooking, cleaning, and housing him. He's throwing shots. They're throwing shots at me. Oh, I've just had to say. Oh no, they just paid for this.
John looks like a leech.
Suck a no, he does an awful lot back for me.
Yeah, you don't see a lot behind the scenes, so you know what I mean.
No one really knows the full story and pictures. Yeah, they by a long mile.
Yeah, like
you can't get anything from just watching the YouTube.
Yeah, I wake up at 8, don't stop working till like 6, 7. Like we do a lot together.
I'll wake up at like 10:30, 11. Time I sort myself out. It's a whole different story. So never judge what you see on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't have any other mascot. All right. We are equals though. We are equals, aren't we? We are equals. Still doing that to this day, John. Thanks, Jack. Hi guys. My question is, how do you get items moved quicker on eBay? We have a lot with 0 views. It just depends what the item is and how good the listing is and the photos. It all kind of adds up, but some listings have 0 views and then they just sell.
Mine do a lot. And just make sure your listings align with recent solds. So, like, you may be overpricing it or like not doing something, just have a little fiddle on your desktop.
He said, did you buy a Switch on that data mod?
I don't know. I know I've bought Switches, but I don't know what I buy. I don't know when I
you buy a lot. He buys a lot.
I churn through so much stuff. I just don't know when and where.
Well, I know Gran Turismo, they've got a film coming out soon, aren't they? So I guess like Gran Turismo stuff at the minute is probably quite hot. Although that film looks terrible. Like, I'm sorry, like, I've seen the
see when it's coming out.
Oh yeah, that racing one.
Yeah,
it looks awful.
Yeah, it does look a bit off.
7th of August. Oh, it's out tomorrow. Get stuff up.
You're going to the Run Reseller meetup? I'm not sure yet. It's at the bank holiday weekend in August, isn't it? I'm not sure yet. I can't guarantee.
I don't know with the kid. Potentially.
As a mascot, do you get 70k per season like Fred the Red though? That's United's mascot. He gets 70 grand a year.
I guess
He just wears a suit.
Oh, that's a good question. Still boo.
Hi, John. Did Charlotte teach you all about the ladies' clothing side of things? You're doing well with it. I actually knew a little bit.
John.
I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry.
You didn't know.
Before I met Charlotte, I picked up a Max Mara dress.
He picked up one Max Mara dress.
But I knew what it was though.
Yeah, but John, I've I've
But I did learn a lot from Charlotte.
And now when we go sourcing together, he's literally taking it all off me.
No, I'm not.
I don't want to be your mascot anymore.
It's our money, and we're saving up for our house, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your 11 a.m. wake ups. Yeah, you just sleeping in. I'll be like halfway through the day in the life. I just packed.
No, actually,
Just packed 35 parcels, and Charlotte's getting called the mascot. She's still asleep. So honestly, you don't see the other half of it. I could finish my 20 parcels, right, and then take the camera upstairs, and Charlotte'd be like.
And sometimes you'll come up and retuck me back in, and I go,
yeah, I come and try and check on you and wake you up or whatever. But honestly, Telescope, I promise you, we are equals in some sense of the word. Yes, I had a prenup. Hit him with a prenup.
Hey, Kath. He's always in the
Yeah, I used to pronounce stuff wrong. Yeah, but we got there. You remember, we watched Calgary Chris that day, and what did he say? Something about jewels or something. I was a bit like that at the time. And I'd pronouncing brands wrong.
Oh, you did something the other day, and I was like, John, Estee Lauder. I was like, John, that's not Estee Lauder.
That's what mascots do, though, innit? Come in at half time, hype up the crowd, yeah. So literally, she does come in about half time, and then
I may whack on a pizza at lunchtime, and then that's me sat down for the afternoon. You drop all my parcels off me, don't you?
Yeah, I literally do a lot. We do a lot. You do the cooking, which is fine. But I'll go and drop your parcels off. I'll do lots of bits and bobs, deal with stuff that we need to deal with. We're a team. We're a good team. We are an effective team. Has anyone watched Oblivion? You'll know that. We are an effective team. He says, fair enough. I was selling and sold a Switch and Nerf gun. Just come to me. It could have been you as the guy in question. Actually, it looks like you.
I don't know. It could be.
I don't know. Wandering around with long hair.
Pizza bread out. Proper support, yeah.
I don't know. Is that some sort of football joke?
No, because you got the pizza bread out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It was the halftime snack was you bringing the pizza bread out. He said proper support. You know what I mean? I've been grafting all morning, then you wake up, bosh, pizza bread's out.
Yeah.
That's how you support me. You know what I mean? Emotionally and physically, I'm hungry. Hi, John and Charlotte. How do I find your eBay shop? I'm a reseller, but just want to have a nosy to get some listing tips.
I'm afraid you've got to comment that you voted before we share.
No, in all of my videos, our eBay shops are in the description.
Get it.
On not this stream, it's not, but in every video, we've got my eBay store and Charlotte's eBay store.
With a discount code. So.
And there is a discount code as well. Yeah. Why don't you do a ladies' clothing show on the channel one night a week? Show them who's boss, Charlotte. Yeah, that'd be cool. But who actually wants to buy women's clothing though? You know
actually, Kath and a lot of the other girls go, can you put some more feminine bits in
No,
the
you know what?
Live?
Maybe we can have a little Charlotte segment.
I appear. John always tells me to come down during Garage Live, and I'm up here with like a face mask on, in my pajamas.
She's not interested. Telescope, she doesn't want to do it.
But Telescope, I appreciate you fighting.
Telescope is fighting for your love.
If you want to be a reseller couple in the future, let me know.
What? Right, Kathy, I think it's time I take you out for dinner.
Sorry if I've got some of
Cherry potato and Kathy, I'm taking them both out one night.
One on each arm?
Yeah, mother and daughter.
Oh, thanks, Jack. Jack, you're the most perfect assistant, technological assistant.
He's like Jake. Do you listen to Joe Rogan, Jack?
No.
No.
Well, I tried it, but I need to watch
basically, Joe Rogan, he has the guy who's behind the camera is Jamie, so he gets all the links up and shit. He's the best. He's the best. So that's my store, and then Charlotte's store. Bosh.
Do you know what? If I could go back to when I started up, I thought I had to have a proper name. I didn't know I could just use my own.
Yeah, you could have just been Charlotte.
Charlotte Resells.
Charlotte
Resells. I had to be Sam Stylist, but oh well.
What did you want to be when you were a kid, and what was your dream job when you were younger? Right, well, like a lot of kids, I always wanted to be a footballer, but I had asthma, so I'd never had the stamina. Right, I'd never had a stamina.
I thought you told me you could have made it semi-pro.
No, I could have. I could have. But I went to car boots instead. I chose.
The reselling life.
I chose to go to car
You
boots.
chose reselling
I
in
went-
the Sunday League.
I did. I literally went. I chose to go to car boots on Sundays instead of playing semi-pro football.
And it makes you feel better.
I'm just saying.
You could have been squaring off against Callum.
I'm just saying.
You know what? I love that.
I'm just saying. Like but we'll see. I do want to do a little reselling football thing next year. I spoke about it on Instagram before, but we're gonna set some kind of reselling 7-a-side tournament up in like the middle of England somewhere and do like some kind of event, which would be cool.
Is Jack gonna do the commentary and all the?
Jack's gonna
Electric
get the scoreboards in the back. Like, it's a paid gig. But yeah, we might get
it's
that
a list
sorted
on the
out.
side.
So maybe you might see the footwork one day. That's all I'm saying.
I've got some videos on my phone of John doing football. So if I get 20 comments saying,
No.
I'm so weird, I'll put it on my Instagram story.
No. But yeah, I did want to be a biologist or like a microbiologist or a marine biologist, something like that, at one point. And then I went to college and hated biology. So yeah, I don't know. Then when I was a kid, I wanted to be a vet a little bit, and I've always been into science, like space and science. But it's grafting. I mean, I'd rather sell-tap.
I went to university for chemistry all the way until dropping
Really?
out, and yeah,
What did you do? Like a few years as well.
only 1 year and then I dropped out. That
First
just
year.
wasn't for me.
What
Chemical
did you do at
engineering.
A-level?
What?
What did you do at A-level?
Maths, further maths, chemistry, and physics.
Oh, that's heavy. That.
That's why
I
you're
know.
so clever, Jack. Like you just give off clever vibes.
No, you know, because in at A-level I did biology, environmental science, geography, and media. And like you just looked at all like the people who like my friends who did maths, and it was just like 10 times more stressful.
I did like drama and media. I was just like watching James Bond.
You use like
doing some
straight in hair and that.
Further maths was stressful.
Maths is heavy.
It's annoying as well, further maths, because like you got these calculators and we could buy them used from the college for 40 quid, and I've looked them up on eBay and they go for about 80 quid on eBay. Could bought them from college, sell them on eBay.
Reseller swingers telescope. Brother. Talking of me, where's my promised spammer? You know what? Let me see if I can. I'm on the iPad now.
My spanner.
I need to make her a spanner.
tried to get-
I
you tried
thought
to get-
someone already made you a spanner, Kathy. To be honest.
Only you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you tried to get
that's
Ricky
good.
do it, but Mod can't do it. Only you can do it.
Ricky's tapped out of live streaming and all that good stuff. So
No.
Kathy, you are now a managing moderator in the chat. All right.
somebody asked if we're gonna stay down south or go back up north. We're gonna stay down in Devon for the time being, but eventually we may go up somewhere like past Bristol way just to be closer to each side. But
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
we just
see.
don't know.
We've got some real nice like contacts down here, which would be like a shame to just like leave.
Yeah,
So I think the first house will be down here. I think.
Yeah.
For
a few years or whatnot.
We'll just see what happens.
You don't want to get a house, next to Tadley for no reason.
Yeah, well, possibly. Do you know what I mean? We might edge over that way.
We're open-minded to wherever we live. Just depends where the life takes us.
It just depends. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Imagine, like I don't want to say, that thing in Tadley, Jack. Imagine like having the warehouse next door.
I know.
Maybe we should all just hire it out together and like have like separate into four like a massive like.
Yeah, to go all live there.
Yeah,
Get a nice 8-bedroom house.
Just create a living quarters down there. It could be like the Phase house or something, but it's just like the eBay house.
I said that would make a good live channel.
That'd be sick. Where do you plan to live? Yep, you already answered that one. Cheers, Tina, for the vote. Appreciate it. I also hated biology in college. Oh yeah, I loved, honestly, at triple science. I got AAA, like at GCSE. Love science. AAB. I hated chemistry, so I did A physics, A biology, B chemistry. And then yeah, just in A level.
Biology.
A level is just not it. Like it's just depressing, isn't it? Reselling Scotland used to play semi-professional at age of 17.
Sure did. Where's that Club Smith Electrical? He's going to say that he played semi-professional.
No. He's talking about you as a mascot. We're going to get everyone down as a mascot. Chantel's going to be coming down. You know what I mean? Sherry's going to be coming down. But yeah, we're going to do that next summer, hopefully. It'll be cool. Hopefully we'll do it so there's kind of an event with it. So maybe some stalls around the, you know what I mean, like some football stalls, maybe some kind of, but like we'll we'll hire someplace out after it. Do you know what I mean? We'll make a serious day out of it. I just need help setting it up, so we're gonna get that sorted for next year, summertime. The link is there. It should be pinned now. I went on my phone and pinned it. Kathy is now a serious spanner.
Can I pin stuff or not?
That's an awesome sale. That is an awesome sale. £1.50 into £200. What's that? Charlotte could never.
Actually, I found a dress in the bottom of a car boot pile for £1 and I sold it for 100.
I'm only joking. We wind
First
each other
sale
up.
of
I'm not
stream.
serious. I never actually undermined Charlotte.
First sale took ages.
What's that? An Xbox original? Love an Xbox original.
From now
Yeah,
on,
I never undermined Charlotte. We have
from
banded
now
her.
on, I'm gonna wink.
Has anyone noticed our panda yet?
Right, guys, we've spent hours setting that up and no one's commented on it once. Jack set up some lovely hair models too.
Girlfriend's cosplay.
Thanks on behalf of Kathy. She's dead happy now. That's her daughter. Charlotte's getting a little bit like, what's going
Sorry,
on?
John did a funny run with the panda. If you don't know, we're big kids.
We are big kids. We do. Yeah.
Jack, can I just ask about the setup in the back? What's up with the hair mannequins? What are they for?
Girlfriend loves cosplaying. Got all
Oh, I
cosplay
love
shit.
that.
Yeah, cosplay everywhere. Got
Cosplay's expensive, man, as well.
Isn't it?
a whole
Expensive.
box of wigs if you want some.
Wow.
Yeah, cosplay's expensive, man. Does she go Comic Cons and stuff, or she used to anyway?
Yeah, she used to. She used to love doing it. But it was more in Finland and stuff. Like just massive in Finland, and
Yeah.
it's only been to 3 in the 4 years we've been in the UK. But it's just like every year in Finland, if not multiple times a year.
Do they speak Swedish there?
Finnish.
I'm not sure. It's Finnish. Well, I had a friend at primary school who's Finnish. She moved back to Finland after high school, I think, or after primary school, and she's like now in like the Finland she's like in the government, like she's like in the Finland
Can
government.
you speak any, Jack? Like, have you picked it up?
Very little.
Mm.
That's the whole reason why we moved back, because I just hate learning languages.
Did you live over there for a little bit?
For 10 months, yeah.
What did you do for work over there? Or?
Basically, I was just a bloody housewife, but I was applying for jobs, but it's just like
Yeah.
they're very against like foreigners getting jobs. It's very hard over there.
Yeah.
Like, you're like the only ones that, because obviously they're so highly skilled over there with like the education system. They only want really highly skilled workers that are foreigners.
Yeah. Did you resell before you went over there, or did you start that when you got back?
I started when I got back.
Yeah, so you've done it in a short space of time.
Yeah, you've done really well.
Since my kid was born 4 years ago. 4 years.
Wow.
4 years of epic growth.
Mm-hmm.
Cable Smith says, I missed that, man.
I couldn't run about for more than 5
I'll tell you the
minutes.
truth, I couldn't run about for more than 5 minutes, but we can get a good 5 minutes out of you. That's what, you know what I mean?
This football event is going to be absolutely tragic.
No, because Cable Smith's going to have the floodlights down to a T, mate.
Is he going to sponsor it?
Yeah, he's gonna get the lighting. The lighting's gonna get wheeled in. I'm telling you.
Jack, are you drinking a Monster at this time of night?
Yeah.
Serious business.
Oh my god.
He is relentless,
What
man.
time will you go to bed?
Probably as soon as the stream's finished now.
No.
Well, we're still waiting for Ricky's arrival. He's just
Ricky's
being.
been edging us on.
Yeah, he has.
He's playing
I'm trying
games.
to see if my
You know
kid
what?
goes to sleep.
Jack and Emily come and say hi, but they still won't join and say hello.
Oh, your faces.
Let's have a look. Couple of last minute sales just hit me over £100 a day. So happy with that. Happy days,
£100 a
mate.
day, that's what I try and aim for.
Happy days, mate. Well done. Not a super spanner.
All in good time, Jerry. One day at a time.
Yeah, it's got to have a panda mascot. Yeah, Charlotte's going to be in a panda suit. Well, do you want a picture of him on the screen?
Can you do that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. What a nice one.
Keep your eye out for Charlotte's size panda suit. Yeah. I just found a lot of WWE legends paid $50. Should be able to get $2,500. That is sick.
Are you American based with the dollar sign?
David Arizola. He's doing a lat spread in his photo as well. He's getting a lat out, man. Mate, I used to smash the gym out. I could never do a lat spread though. Like I just couldn't. It's when you like grab your hips and like you flex like your lats. But honestly, I could never get my head around it.
You're not very bendy though, are you?
No, it's not really about how bendy you are. It's just you got to do some weird like body popping shit. I just can't do it. Where is old Petro Ricky? Who knows?
Everyone go message him on Instagram.
Where is Rick Hills? People just want him now. Don't you just love it when your schoolmates are national governments and stuff and we buy and sell that?
I think that's the best. Like,
I wouldn't want to do anything else in the world.
Do you know what I'm always saying to my nephew now? I'm like, do you know what? Don't worry about school. Just like make it out, and then you know you can work for yourself.
Yeah.
I got so stressed about my degree in A levels and GCSEs. What for? Now I sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like school is helpful up until a point, but then unless you know what you're going to do in school, it's not really that helpful.
Unless you want to go into something proper like science or be a doctor.
They don't tell you life skills like taxes and stuff like that. Help.
Yeah.
They don't tell you how to live.
As long as you get through GCSE, it's all right.
Yeah,
you do probably all right in life.
I just noticed Charlotte sounded like Jeremy Clarkson then. She's like, oh, look at me. I failed my GCSEs, but I'm now the host of the
You've got 13. Thank you very much.
I'm joking. You get the point, though. You get the point. Like Jeremy Clarkson posts every year saying, oh, I get in.
No, I remember revising all through Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Like, I was, like, fully in it, like, consumed by it. And now I look back and think, what was the point? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Should have just done the bare minimum just to get, you know, B's, whatever.
E's and the C's and the B's. Just wanted to say how great your videos are. Always look forward to watching your videos and seeing great finds you and Charlotte get.
Thank you, and big shout out to Jack who's joined us for the whole stream. He's been
This is like the John, Charlotte, and Jack show, really. But shout out to James as well. He did say hello. Thank you, Keris.
Thanks.
Where's Ricky? Need him here.
He's really let himself down. Is it just me in my area, or are charity shops just become extortionate? Yeah, they are. Like on the most part, charity shops are just.
I'm doing the walking now, going, John. Do you know what? Just don't give it. Just leave. And I say it loud.
I don't even bother with charity shops anymore unless I'm going with my kids for something to do. And then I get annoyed when I don't find anything. And then I see people like I saw someone the other day pick up like 50, 60, 70 pound PS1 games for like £1 each and from a charity shop. Like, where do you get that from?
It's nuts.
It's all about who you know nowadays, isn't it? Building connections.
Yeah, but they took a picture like it was just on the shelf, unless they staged it. I don't know.
Big up, Jack, says Cable Smith. Yeah, I get it, Kathy, but you learn some stupid stuff in school as well, like that you just don't need to know ever. Like some of the maths you learn is just like, come on, I'm never using that Pythagoras again. Do you know what I mean?
Jess potentially coming on. Look at group chat.
Holy cow, I can't do it. How do you do it?
Is the stream still on? Just finished.
I can't do that. Every day I try. Get on the stream.
Jess.
Hello, people. Sounds like you're talking free.
I'm back. Jess is back.
Come on, Jess.
Come in your chef outfit.
Should be on the bus, but I'm on the bus. I'm also a dumpster diver, and you'd be shocked how much great stuff charity shops chuck painfully.
Yeah, we want to do a bit of dumpster diving. It's just
you and Stacey,
It's just finding the time.
I'm not dumpster diving.
Yeah, bit OCD, aren't you?
I don't physically can do that either.
But I've seen some of the stuff that I've seen some of the charity shop dumpster diving videos on. Oh yeah, from the he's changed his Auditing Waste UK. He's changed his channel.
Used to be Dumpster King.
Yeah, he's done a few charity shop bins and he's found all sorts. Yeah, bedtime for James. Bedtime.
I'm interested to see dumpster dive in like game shops. I'll see what they throw out.
You should do.
I picked up a folder full of Pokemon cards for £50. I reckon I've got around £1,500 worth of cards. How would you sell? I'd just see what you've got and kind of see if anything's gradable first, to be fair. Obviously, the expert's gone now, James. But, look at, like, the most expensive cards and see if they're gradable. But But yeah, you're better off. You're gonna maximize your profits by selling them individually.
Even still, like if you know nothing about it, I wouldn't even really bother about grading me. If you
Just sell individually anyway. Yeah, we'll just try and maximize your profits by selling individually. It's like Jack now with all them SNES games. Like he's gonna get more by selling them one by one than selling them all in a lot. And that's the case with everything. Like you're always gonna do better selling them individually. Some stuff it's just like, it's just easier just to sell as a bundle, and that's what you find a lot on Facebook and Vinted and stuff. People just want to sell it quick and sell them all together, and that's where the profit's made.
Definitely.
But yeah, project games, just eBay each card.
Everything you need to know is unsold, isn't it? Really, and online there's loads of.
Yes.
Stick throw lots away. Like what type of stuff? Like I doubt
I've seen dumpster king going CX bins. Like a lot of like games that are not scratched to death. Like just they actually throw away a lot of games.
Jeez. I know. Like, do you know when I bought all those discs that from auction?
Yeah.
I'm still working through them. I'm almost certain those came from a CEX.
Really?
And the amount of money I've made on that is.
If you go on Dumpster King, or he's changed his channel out, but if he's having Dumpster King, some come up. He does the CEX video, so he literally goes through the back of CEX bins, and you'll be able to see what's in them.
Yeah, I might have a look and.
It's pretty fascinating what they say.
And he does find real good stuff.
Yeah, he does like some of the Nike outlets and stuff, and there's just like brand new Nikes in the bin. It's just like why?
Yeah, it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Just on the old Vincent.
John's doing his vintage swipe. Jack's
Just having a look.
searching Dumpster King, and I've got.
We've had over 100 people for the whole stream, though. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you do vote. The voting closes tomorrow. It's pinned in the chat. It's ebayawards.com.
Local to what? I'm from Blackburn. Well, I'm from Preston, but I live in Blackburn. So I'm like
Preston
40 minutes.
further than Manchester, yeah.
Preston is like
just a bit further.
It's like 35 minutes from me in Middleton. I think 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
Whenever me and John are out together, he knows where every northern voice is from, whereas I can't determine where, unless it's like Liverpool or like that. I can't tell the difference between like, you know.
Yeah, but I can't say like I can't say like where Manchester like they're either a Manc or they're not. Like,
that's what I mean. You could do like Manchester.
You could do like Yorkshire. And,
yeah, that's what I mean. I can't do
that.
I have no accent.
Oh yeah, you do.
You don't have a crazy accent like in terms of Manc.
It's northern though.
Yeah, you have a northern accent, but it's not like it's not region. Like you couldn't tell.
Yeah, you couldn't tell where it was. It just
just a northern voice.
Just a northern. Well, not too northern.
He's scoring Vinted now. Bought 5. Oh, do you know what?
That's where we're going, man. That's where we're going next week. John, you want to see some of the gear in the Trafford Centre dumpsters? Mental. I just ain't got the.
Cable Smith Electrical. If you and John want to go dumpster
diving
next week,
we're doing it, man. We're doing it, man. Let's do it.
John Luke YT
Let's do it, man. We'll get the Fiesta. We'll cover up the plates and just get like Trafford Centre at midnight.
But you think Trafford Centre would be like probably locked down on that stuff, though, wouldn't they? Like it'd be insecure.
But I guess there's some bins at the back where the shops can kind of bin stuff. You'd have to find some of like the industrial bins, like the big biffer bins.
On satellite view now, the Trafford Centre. See if we can find where it is. Like, where even is the loading dock area for Trafford?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jack, we're gonna go it next week. We'll get like goggles on and stuff, and we'll boss it.
Oh, he's got a big van as well. Cable Smith Electrical. Do you know what? It's a done deal.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Serious business.
We're coming up Tuesday.
We might buy a house in Manchester now just for this.
Just for you and Cable Smith to have this.
We'll get the electricity done off Cable Smith. My brother's a Sparky anyway, but we'll just get both of you on the go.
He can get a beam like right into the camera.
Have to go in the daytime. Get high visors out.
Yeah.
Act like we own the place.
I'd love to see what they throw out in the Trafford Centre. I've only ever been once.
Yeah.
There's some big shops there, do you know what I mean?
I know.
I go on Google Earth and check out if the retail parks are gated or not. Good, that's proper doing it. Proper research.
L is just. He seems like a couple. You can see the couple. They're just sneaky divas, man.
That's what I'm looking now, and it all looks gated off.
Yeah, some serious business going down.
Been doing it since January. I've got so much stuff. No, I want to do it. I need like a full body zip up. gloves on.
Yeah, you get like a Breaking Bad suit.
I would if I could, like, nothing would touch me, and I'd be like, you know.
But I'm definitely down for it. I've always said I wanted to do it. Because I've chat with that Dumpster King a lot, and he does it every day.
You and KB could be making it happen from Tuesday onwards.
That's just, you know.
There's big bins all around the back of the
What's the
shop.
legalities? Because I always thought it's illegal.
No, but I that's why I didn't make a video on it, because I was a bit sus. But it's legal.
Rubbish, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah, it's legal apparently. As long as it's not a private property in terms of it's not locked up.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you can access it without breaking in.
Alright.
That is your nickname, Cable Swift Electrical. It's a bit long to say.
KB.
KB.
Can you hear my kid? She's singing.
You still awake?
I can't.
No.
Obviously, I can't hear. All I can hear is seagulls, man.
Singing
I thought you
away.
were down in Devon. Every morning when me and John wake up, all we hear is like crows and pigeons and seagulls.
Yeah, it's
like,
awful.
oh.
Should be used to it by now, though.
We realised the other day it's because we had all our windows open.
It was well loud in the morning. Though. It was like.
We all got, what's that noise? Really bad. How did you end up in Plymouth, and where's Charlotte from? I'm from Plymouth in Devon. It's where I've always lived, apart from Southampton. We met through reselling on Instagram.
Yeah.
I
had a holiday in Cornwall, so I was just close. So we met, and then that's it.
The week I messaged John, he happened to be coming down to Cornwall for the first time, so I drove down to meet him, and then he's not left my house since.
Pretty much.
Charlotte slipping into celebrities' DMs.
I wanted tax out. That's the story. I didn't get it. John, did you see that video a few weeks ago of the Trafford Costco roof leaking like a waterfall? Bet all them clothes go in the bin tonight.
Yeah, I did see that.
The Trafford Centre is private property.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's why it's all
Yeah,
fenced off there.
I don't know the legalities of the Trafford Centre. I just meant in
It's
general.
cool.
Yeah, in general.
You can only do
like
stuff.
dumpster diving in general is legal.
Yeah, that's what we meant.
Like depending on what the location is.
Obviously, you can't do if it's private property. Watching this whilst bashing out late night listings. Do you know what? I've got no new active listings going up. I've ran out of my scheduled.
I've got a lot of drafted up. How many have I ever done tonight while I've been here?
You've been doing that whilst you've been here?
Yeah. Been bashing out. Well, I've not done a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 listings.
That's my daily amount right there.
For a value of 150 quid. So, not bad. And then I've got 225 drafts up. I also learned, I think this is an actual thing, if you go over 250 drafts, your drafts don't go live properly. And you can lose drafts. I found that the hard way recently with going through my stock checking. But I think that's the cause of it. So, never let your draft go over 250.
Really? I wouldn't know. Never got that far. I was drafting loads and I wasn't scheduling them, so like they expired. Do you know what I mean? It's so annoying. I thought I could just leave them there for like Christmas time, like when it was all winter stock.
Yeah, there's a time limit now that shows. It never used to show a time limit, but they've only recently updated the expiry date.
I do know that the guy who opened the Trafford Centre, or the guy who owns the Trafford Centre, I don't know if he still owns it, but he's the Lando Norris's dad. So that's where Lando Norris got all his money from like karting and that. That's why he's in F1 now. It's because his dad owned the Trafford Centre, or he opened. I think he owns Into, which owns the Trafford Centre or something like that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. My friend Kane, he used to race Lando Norris like in karting days. Like, obviously, my friend Kane just didn't have the funding to like take it all the way to like F3, F2. Do you know what I mean? Like all the way.
Yeah. When I used to go karting in university, because I was in like the British University's karting championship, it was called.
That's really cool.
Yeah, sick.
And the person who was like gave advice and courses to it, who was like the test driver for it. He was racing Lewis Hamilton at the times, and he was beating Lewis Hamilton consistently at karting, but he didn't have the funds to.
Crazy.
It's mad, isn't it? It is mad.
Yeah.
It is a rich man's sport.
It's a shame how it's based off money, really, isn't it? How
much to be fair, Lewis Hamilton did well. Like he didn't have the funding at the time.
No.
Like, but like, nowadays
he was picked up by sponsors.
Like nowadays, you have got to get sponsored or have a lot of money, and that's where Lando's money comes from. Like his dad owns Into.
Richardson, he does YouTube videos about all the karting courses and still does it. But...
Yeah, it's nuts. I think I'm going to close the stream out here though. It's been running 2 hours. Long time.
I don't think Ricky and all that.
I don't think Ricky's joining us. I think Ricky's he's just losing his way, isn't he? Losing his way. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you did enjoy the stream tonight. Someone just said Intu don't own it anymore. They bought it before lockdown, sold it back for a loss. Yeah. But yeah, that's where when they did own it. That's where his dad owns Intu anyway. But yeah, Global Friffers been ghosting, but they could be in it.
They're the people that see it in notifications and don't reply.
Just don't reply. Don't reply. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed tonight's stream.
And thanks to Jack so much for being with us on it.
Smashed it, Jack. Smashed it. Jack and James, shout out. Everyone else, you're all losers. Yeah. Anyway.
Remember to vote.
Yeah.
Vote before you go to bed, else you'll have a nightmare.
Yeah, vote tonight. And then the voting closes tomorrow. So yeah, every vote counts. And yeah, we'll see you.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I do, but I tweak it, so that's the last question.
For all the daily viewers, we're going to Manchester next week, so it's not going to be daily vlogs, but we'll have a couple of videos next week, won't we? And then after that, we'll be back to the daily stuff. So yeah, we'll see you soon.
Cheers. Bye.